hearken to the call, the celebratory echoes of our grand carnival. We run into a world of magic by our show, with fireworks in tow, the night sky all aglow. With elegance and charm, exuberance and glee, there's nothing that could stop our wild whimsy. There's no need for alarm, as we dash joyously to the beat of our drums. So celebrate, we know you'll have a ball. We'll beat the drum till curtain call, we won't hold back at all. Be lost in trances if you will live forever. Tonight we dance in a masquerade, embark as one on this enchanting endeavor. Tonight's the night that legends are made. We prance and sing aloud, a whirling jubilee, an endless pirouette, a twirling frenzy. Come on, let's make some noise, we fail to obviously. We're foolhardy and free. Come with us to a place that's far beyond. Tonight rejoice along to our jovial song at the Carnival. So celebrate, we know you'll have a ball. We'll beat the drum till curtain call, like we don't ever care at all. You gotta live a little, let go. Our bodies grooving in a room filled wall to wall. So come on down now, you're welcome into our show. For every note that's played, and every accolade, and every mask that hides a secretive message conveyed. And as we serenade, our characters portray this masquerade. Come with us to a place that's far beyond. Tonight rejoice along to our jovial song at the Carnival. So celebrate, we know you'll have the ball. We'll beat the drum till curtain call, like we don't ever care at all. You gotta live a little, let go. Our bodies grooving in a room filled wall to wall. Let yourself be free. Let yourself be free at the Carnival. At the Carnival. Come on, hearken to the call, the celebratory echoes of our grand carnival. We run into a world of magic by our show, with fireworks in tow, the night sky all aglow. With elegance and charm, exuberance and glee, there's nothing that could stop our wild whimsy. There's no need for alarm, as we dash joyously to the beat of our drums. So celebrate, we know you'll have a ball. We'll beat the drum till curtain call, we won't hold back at all. Be lost in trances if you will live forever. Tonight we dance in a masquerade, embark as one on this enchanting endeavor. Tonight's the night that legends are made. We prance and sing aloud, a whirling jubilee, an endless pirouette, a twirling frenzy. Come on, let's make some noise, we fail to obviously. We're foolhardy and free. Come with us to a place that's far beyond. Tonight rejoice along to our jovial song at the Carnival. serenade. Our characters portray this masquerade. Come with us to a place that's far beyond. Tonight rejoice along to our jovial song. At the Carnival, so celebrate, we know you'll have the ball. We'll beat the drum till curtain call like we don't ever care at all. You gotta live a little let go. Our bodies growing in a room filled wall to wall. Let yourself be free. Let yourself be free at the Carnival. At the Carnival. Come on, hearken to the call. The celebratory echoes of our grand carnival. We run into a world of magic by our show, with fireworks in tow, the night sky all aglow. With elegance and charm, exuberance and glee, there's nothing that could stop our wild whimsy. There's no need for alarm, as we dance joyously to the beat of our drums. So celebrate, we know you'll have faith.
Hello guys, what's up? How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Guys, I am so tired. But good morning, y'all. How's it going, everyone? What's up? What's up? Hello, Hamlet, Commissioner, Tasneem, Iuno, Blue, Alistair, Heimdall, Grim, J30, Akko, Chriselle, Kato, Broker, Green Tea, Emin, Blue Ghost, Christopher. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Zavs? Morning, mine is nighttime. Must be nice. Must be nice. These special programs are never nighttime for me, so... I mean, this one's particularly early, because this one is 7 a.m. At least the other ones tend to be like 7:30 a.m., you know, but... It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, what's up, y'all? The waiting room is up, so we are chilling. We're 7 minutes early. Let's go. Let's go. I have a canker sore on the tip of my tongue, so it really hurts, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's just pain. What's up, T1? A period night. The long schlong banger username. How's it going? But yeah, just came from Nicole Sky stream earlier and relived trauma. Were they playing 3.5? I had to remember the version name or the version update number. Yeah, is that summer event the new reverse? Hey, we'll do it next week, okay? Next week. But yeah, the waiting room is really cute. Look at them. We have the two Rovers, Chibis, just kind of chilling. I actually really love these waiting rooms. I feel every WUA live stream, they always do some cute Chibi Rover version that's being chilling, and it's adorable. But yeah, I will probably do my intro at around 1 minute. I mean, I usually end up running out of time whenever I do my intro at 1 minute, but we'll do the intro at 1:30, okay? 1:30 left on the timer. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Are you guys excited? I am personally really excited for this, even though it is 7 a.m. at least it's not 4 a.m., you know? Because I know for PST it's currently 4 a.m. So it's kind of rough, but yeah. I hope they don't spoil the Augusta quest for you. We'll see. Yeah, because I haven't played the Augusta quest yet, so we'll find out in a hot minute. But yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait. Here, everyone is talking in the chat, but I'm just gonna close that just in case. But yeah, what do you guys think they're gonna show? I mean, okay, they showed the To the Finale trailer, and so obviously this patch is gonna be focusing on Augusta Iuno for the story. So this might be the tail end of Septimont. We're coming to like ahead, but also I'm not sure how many patches are left, because I do think that this is my guess. Okay, my guess is that this patch is going to act as the pseudo end to Resonators, with the, I guess, conclusion of stuff. But then it's not going to be like a complete end, right? Because we're obviously going to see Galbrina, Chiyuan, and Chisa, who are going to lead us into the next part of the story, or the next region. That's my guess. But I think this is either the last patch, like the pseudo last, or the second last. So we'll see. Feels like we're close to the end. Yes, we're definitely close to the end since they posted the finale trailer, but we'll find out. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna have the expectation that the trailer showing a bunch of the stuff for the last arc is going to only show up in this patch anymore, because holy shit, YouTube comments were being really annoying on my most recent Star Rail live stream, because I had different expectations based off of the trailer. So I'm not gonna have those expectations anymore for Wuwa here, because it's kind of like the same in the sense that both Star Rail and Wuwa have entered the final arcs of the story. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna watch what they give us, and then just kind of weather my expectations based off that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a 2-part finale, and then 2.0 the pre 3.0 story. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, that's one of my guesses. My guess is either like this is the end, or it's like 2 more patches for the end. So we shall find out. Prelude to the end. Yeah, and then definitely we'll have like a interlude patch after the end, like an interlude patch or 2 after the end, which are going to be the 3 new characters as well. That's why I think, right? So I think even if we get Augusta Iuno here, and this is the end, we have one prelude patch, which gives us 2 of the characters, and then one of the characters might actually tie into the beginning of the next arc, and might actually show up at the beginning of the next arc, right? That's kind of my guess. But okay, we are approaching the 1 minute 30 mark. I will start my intro for the live stream VOD at 1 minute 30. So guys, get your high YouTubes ready, and we will start recording. Who are you pulling for? I'm gonna pull for Iuno. I'm gonna have to skip Augusta because I have nothing. I have no pulls. Yeah, she'll lead us to the next area. That's my guess, but we'll see. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna high YouTubes and let's do it. Hello, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Today we're gonna be watching and reacting to the brand new Wuthering Waves live stream. This is the 2.6 live stream that is about to be live. I always say this, and yeah, it's the preview special broadcast that we are currently waiting for it to start. I'm doing my intro a little bit earlier this time, so I always run out of time. But yeah, I'm super excited for 2.6. They posted the To the Finale trailer recently, so I've just been discussing how I wonder if this is going to be the end of Renacida, or if this is going to be a like 2-part finale with the interlude, or if it's going to be a 1-part finale with an interlude and then the other character's going to lead into the next region. I don't know, guys. Either way, I'm really excited because we are approaching the finale, whether it's here or in the next patch, and the characters look amazing. Augusta, Iuno are fantastic. They have amazing designs. We saw their animations, some of their animations already, and they look fantastic. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what we're gonna get here. I mean, so far in Septimont, they've basically given us a new region, amazing maps every time, so I'm sure it's gonna be happening this time too. And yeah, anyways, it's about to start in 15 seconds. Like, subscribe. If you guys enjoy and are excited, comment down below letting me know what you guys are most excited for after this. And here we go. 5 seconds left. Let's do it. Oh, let me turn off my music real quick because it's starting. Yo, I paused it. Pause. Okay, guys, it's beginning. It's time. Oh, did they get the green screen this time?
晚上好，欢迎收看明朝2.6版本前瞻通讯。
Okay.
大家好，我有霸王。
大家好，
Bawang and Faye
又和大家见面啦。
Guys, I love the Wu devs. They're so cute.
看我们今天所处的环境，似乎是七丘的一个野外营地。
They're so charismatic on camera. I don't know why.
是七丘人对抗黑潮的前沿阵地。
Okay. Yeah, because I know we're going to the graveyard / warrior place after the end of last time's story, but let's see. You're giving us a little summary here. Dong's still locked up. He's in the mines. The coding mines. Don't show Phrolova, guys. Listen, we're still traumatized from it, okay? But we have to accept the truth and what happened. Wait, this looks cool. That shot just now was sick. Is that part of the new map, maybe? Augusta! Guys, Augusta's so cool, but I have no currency. I have nothing.
势在必行。
是的，但这次的狩猎似乎危机重重，并不简单。记得玉女尤诺提到过一则关于狩猎的预言。
Surely nothing bad happens to Iuno. I feel like Iuno, just by being the priestess and in that priestess role, has so many death flags that I am really, really scared and hope that she will come out of this story unscathed.
不如就让我们带着这些疑点。
But we'll find out. Okay, it's the trailer time. It's the trailer. Sun Scourge. I could not catch the end there. Whoa, yo, that teaser. Sorry, the stinger. Oh?
Take courage, my friend.
Her voice. Oh. Wait, we gotta go flying together? In the skies? On the hippogriffs? Oh! Sun Scourge by Moon's Revelation. Okay, that makes sense. Sun and Moon.
In Septimont's long fight for survival.
Oh, wow. Yo, wait. Oh, okay, nice. We need to get some of those like QTE, more of the QTE running throughout the story. Those are really fun. That battlefield looks so cool. Whoa.
Only the one still standing gets to decide.
You know.
Your fight is with me.
Guys, say thank you. Say thank you for the shot. Camera work. Impeccable camera work there. Guys, Augusta's gonna be so hard to skip. Look at her. She has a freaking katana. She whips out a giant greatsword katana in her ult.
Winners win.
I have 30 pulls. After Phrolova. And I need Iuno. It's so... Oh my god, she's so beautiful.
Is ours to fight for.
She's so beautiful. Oh.
Come, feast your eyes.
Oh, wait, it'd be really cool? Because thus far, we haven't really seen too much of the relationship. We know they're super close. But if we get a lot of banter between Iuno and Augusta, it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to see them interact with one another in the story. And Iuno is so beautiful. Oh my god, Hatsune Miku.
Revealed. The moon is full. I am the moon that never
Iuno's
sleeps.
feet. I know you're in
Here to
chat.
rewrite the ending.
You having a good
The
time?
priestesses foresaw disasters that would befall the land.
Whoa.
Also the hero who would rise up to face it. The unknowable void that
Wait.
is your fate.
That was Iuno.
The citizens of Septimont only need to be loyal.
Dude, their
to
voices are so
Septimont,
good.
Not her, Augusta.
How many
I've
feet
seen
shots
things
are we gonna
that
get
pop
in
into
2.6?
matter. So why, at the moment, I should have seen the clearest. Did
Oh.
I close my eyes? Come,
Oh no, guys. You know, let's talk about the death flags.
For Septimont, for the name of heroes eternal.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't look very good for Iuno, guys. I will be
看完 PV
honest.
之后更好奇了，这场狩猎
It was so cool though. Yeah, we saw both rovers at the end there.
PV 里说，玉女
I
看到
I
命
love
运
it.
在
I love
漂
when they
泊
show
者
both
身
of them.
上一片不可知的空白。
Okay,
说不定
okay,
漂泊者
interesting.
就是这场狩猎破局的关键。
Okay, so the fact that he didn't show
这也是总督邀请
Chiyuan,
我们参与狩猎的真正原因。
Gabrina, and Chisa at all during that quest makes me think that next patch is going to be like the finale. So this is going to be like part 1 of the finale, and then it's going to like end officially in the next one, and then it's going to be like interlude.
在卓我以烈阳中，漂泊者将与
That's my
西周
guess.
总督奥古斯塔、玉女尤诺一同前往桑林寄寿园，
Okay,
共同完成一场
okay.
盛大的狩猎。
How do their models look so good in game? I don't get it.
见证预言中那位英雄王的诞生。
This is really cool though. I love whenever they have the kind of like sky surrounding the islands. It reminds me of the floating islands. I know it wasn't technically floating, but
在结束狩猎后，体验潮汐任务，今夜
Why
注
is
定
she
属于
so
月亮，
beautiful?
亲自去了解吧。相信2个篇章
She's so
会对漂
beautiful.
泊者、奥古斯塔与尤诺的命运做出
moons
解答
faded. I mean, we got a nice zoom in on some moons, lovely moons there. So 2 acts. Okay, they're doing a part 1, part 2. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, I was hoping because after 2.4, yeah, 2.5 didn't have a part 1, part 2, but it seems like they are starting to do more part 1, part 2 stories, which I personally think was a massive success in 2.4, especially with keeping up the hype throughout the patch. So I'm glad to see they're continuing with that. And it'll work out too, because first half will be more focused on Augusta, second half is probably more focused on Iuno. Oh, moons? Whoa, what was that? Wait, what is the staircase? That looks sick. How? She's so... Oh, this is a pull animation. Dude, she's insane. Wait, show us Iuno's. I want to see Iuno's.
不愧是七丘的现任总督，气势威严。
哦
哎，细飞，这里就是总督宫吧？很磅礴气派呢。
Yeah, their sets are always crazy. This, it looks so real.
平日里，奥古斯塔会在这里处理七丘事务，与七丘的要员们进行商谈，而漂泊者也会在2.6版本中受邀来到这里与奥古斯塔会面。
We'll be invited and asked to help.
使用的武器
Hey,
是长刃
I'm not complaining.
七丘的传奇总督，决斗士
Her splash art is so cool.
作为夺目耀眼的
I
七丘
love,
代
I
言
absolutely love how they animate the splash arts now.
炽烈而纯粹。
They do the live 2D animation, and it looks so insane.
奥古斯塔本人的共鸣能力并不算出色。
Okay, it's time to learn more about her kit.
训练与战斗，这些经历让她拥有了
She's so badass.
与强大的身体素质。相信大家也注意到了，她的那柄大剑
Like, there's so much weight to all of her actions, which makes sense because of her
那
style.
是她战胜了无数决斗士后获得的战利品。每把佩剑都是一场胜利的证明，透露着强者的自信与骄傲。奥古斯塔的战斗同样延续了这种强大的风格，动作外放而具有
Yeah, we
威严。
already saw some of these animations from before, but
在战斗中
oh,
力量与丰富的战场经验， 使用大剑
I bet this is going to feel so nice to play if you have her.
可以逐渐累积不同
Kind of like Zani, because you know how Zani also uses a really like chunky shield, and then her attacks are also super weighty and have a lot of punch to them.
就会来到场上，
Augusta is also going to be
带着他的号令
so satisfying to
释
use.
放强化共鸣技能时
Especially her ult.
对敌人进行
Her weapon is bigger than her. I know, and that's so cool.
释放特定技能，奥古斯塔便会腾空而起。
Listen, I'd love Augusta to give me her
对
weapon.
敌人释放额外的派生攻击。
Okay, I'm sorry. It's too early. It's too early for the jokes. It's too early for gooning jokes, guys. But it's true.
他将抽出大剑中心的长刃，对敌人发起连续的迅猛攻势，横扫战场阴霾。奥古斯塔能为队友带来
Oh, she gives shields too.
而当队友释放演奏技能时，
Okay.
也能为奥古斯塔积攒力量。
Bets on Augusta and Iuno being mandatory with each other. I hope they're not mandatory.
七修总督
They will definitely synergize with one another, I think, because, you know, only makes sense. But I hope it's not mandatory.
好
Yo,
仿佛
this weapon looks so cool.
是的，
I love how they have it in a default state of not being fully connected. This is her alt
十分
weapon.
契合奥古斯塔作为总督的
It
身
looks
份，
so nice.
也象征着他作为强敌
Guys, I can't even consider pulling for weapons. Again, I have 40 pulls. 30? I have 30 or 40 pulls.
璀璨的太阳装饰环中，安放着
And I need Iuno.
手刃出鞘时，这枚核心将不再隐藏它的炽热，会迸发出
It's
耀
so,
眼的辉
it
光。
looks so
奥古
sick.
斯塔挥动它时，
Whoa
电光如同闪耀的日耳环绕在剑身上。即使在白天，
Are these
它也会散发
passive when she's in her
最为耀
ult,
眼
I
的光芒
think?
这把武器给我的感觉
Interesting.
和奥古斯塔本人
There's a new
一样
mini story that
如烈日
released
般
for. Yeah. I know there's an Augusta mini story that just released. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely will before 2.6 comes out. We'll play it next week. So do not worry, guys. We will play the Augusta mini story.
接下来我们来给大家介绍
I got
另一位
you.
全新共鸣者——四方殿玉女尤诺。
Tetragon Priestess Temple. You know. Okay, this is our alt animation. Oh. Oh. Wait, is she rewinding time? What? Bro. Wait, did she just prophesize us pulling her?
嗯
What?
非常有故事感的画
Dude,
面啊
Yuno's
给我一种
art
他
is
置身在
the
那
best
种
splash art that has existed in this game. Look at this.
而且
And I love how they also made it a circle. It's a perfect circle because, you know, obviously her.
没错，
So
是一位武士
it fits so well.
使用臂铠
When they put those extra attentions to details there. Oh, she's gauntlet?
会自焰光中窥见预言。
Ironic how she's gauntlet when her dogs are just always out, so.
他在月神时代诞生，能够与夜相共鸣，拥有着超强的感知与直觉。他对于
I need it as a wallpaper? Yeah. I don't know if Lua releases live wallpapers, but they need to.
现在的尤诺
Whoa.
对于未来的预言
Wait, this area is stunning with
决
her.
斗士们说，
This shot right here?
潮泛滥的寿元看见过他的身影。
Oh, it's so pretty.
尤诺为决斗士点亮
Oh,
前进的道
it's a
路。
harp.
听起来他也很擅长追踪那些藏匿于黑潮中的造物。
作为洞悉七丘，
That's actually what I just realized. Yeah, so you know how Augusta has very, very heavy attacks and very like she's very oomphy. You know, who is the polar opposite, you know, the yin to her yang. Everything that she has is super floaty and light, and she's like the foil. She's the polar opposite to everything that Augusta is, and they're perfect. They're perfect for one another. They suit each other
没
perfectly.
错，看得出来他是一个自信又俏皮
And
的
Augusta's
造物
tacit mark is in her fist, and then wait, was Yuno's on her foot? I'm assuming it's on her
他
foot.
依然会带着月相的锋芒。
This set is also really
配合
nice.
动作绕弓坐月，展现出尤诺独有的战斗姿态。在战斗中，尤诺会使用一把特殊的武器，虽然这件武器
This
看起来
weapon
十分
is
巨大
so cool.
但尤诺在使用它时依然灵巧轻盈，释放
The way that they make her look like she's dancing.
尤诺的共鸣技能会获得强化，释放可进入月相流转状态，并展开显月
Man
领域。此时月光倾泻，
The Wu animation team are just built different.
并在特定的条件下获得特殊能量。当尤诺向空中跃起，可切换为。
And then yeah, I saw that. You know that one where she goes into the ground with the water?
则会轻盈跃至。
That is my favorite animation of hers because it's just so smart and so creative. She dives into the ground and then they teleport her actually above the ground. So then when she actually lands the attack, she just gets on the ground to begin with, but it looks like she's going into the ground and into the water when she's not. I love that attack where it looks like she's going into the ground in the water and she's actually going up. I actually keep getting feet jump scared. The one thing about using Iuno is every time I ult, I'm just gonna get jump scared. So whatever. I'll do it for her. I'll do it for her.
全新的五星碧铠万物持存的注释也即将上线。
哦，虽然是碧铠，但却是十分轻盈优雅的设计呢。
没错，这件碧铠
Zani style
的线条勾勒
uses gauntlet when not actually using gauntlet.
湛蓝的宝石做点缀，而在手肘上方悬浮着新月般的弯弧，二者通过流动着的月亮纹路相连接，星河幻影。
Oh, it looks nice.
缓缓流动。当尤诺挥手时，月相便会在他的手臂上流淌。不同于前辈玉女
It looks like her arm is disappearing.
尤诺更希望将自己将七丘的命运
They should put it on her foot. Yeah, guys, they're gonna add a new weapon type, and it's going to be shoes.
恰恰也完美契合了他与众不同的性格。
The next weapon type will not be a gauntlet, it'll be shoes instead.
是对尤诺主动掌握命运的精神注解。
是的，非常期待看到这件武器在尤诺手中绽放光彩，也希望漂泊者们喜欢。
好，以上就是对2.6版本全新共鸣者奥古斯塔和尤诺的介绍。
Oh, they both look beautiful.
本次前沿通讯的第一个兑换码。
Okay.
记得在兑换码有效
Guys, get your codes, get your codes.
兑换哦。
Burning Sun. Very nice. Also, I mean, while we're looking at this code, I actually have a lot of leftover codes to still give out to chat, so keep an eye out. Sub to the channel for the next few Wua live streams, because I will be giving out lots of extra asteroid codes to you guys, so make sure to keep an eye on that. Yuri funds? Yeah, come get your Yuri funds, guys. Ooh, okay, this is a map preview. I keep seeing this horn-looking thing. Oh, the desolate battlefields. I love the rock structures. Whoa, what is that? Why does this look suspiciously like Iuno's weapon? Maybe it's just because it has the lines in a circle, so it reminds me of the harp. But interesting. Interesting imagery. Just now, that looked like that part in Lord of the Rings. With the giant statues when they're going through the water. Definitely drew some inspiration from there. Dude, this area looks so cool. I love the sky. I love sky, floating sky-like areas. This would be untravelable without wings, but we have the wings. So I'm hype. Okay, this is where Iuno was standing. The really pretty scenery at night. Oh, I'm excited to explore a bit. I'm excited to see the new scenes during the story. Are the octopus things in the towers at Raguna too? Probably. I haven't explored too much, but it just keeps drawing my eye whenever they showed that shot just now. This looks like a boss arena.
宏伟且肃杀
Interesting.
这就是方古伊斯兽园啊！
自离大西塔第一次黑潮爆发以来，桑古伊斯兽园便因其特殊的地势，常年处于一种危险的回音能量负极状态，成为了黑潮残像的。
You know what this reminds me of actually? That just now's area reminds me so much of Expedition 33.
用生命为这场
One of the
活动
areas
画
in
上句点
Expedition
在
at
寿
the
元之路上
village.
随处可见的旗帜
Maybe it's the color of the
朝代
grass
正是祈求人一生与黑潮战
and the
斗
desolate
最
nature
有
of
力的
it,
证明
but
而在寿元的下层区域
okay,
曾经
this
遭遇
area
黑
is
潮侵袭的小镇
literally
一语镇，在经历了某次黑潮的冲击后
ruins.
这里变成了断壁残垣的无人踏。
Wow, they did an amazing job with the
同时
texture
在
on the
三浦伊斯寿
stone.
园还有一座巨大的圣殿——四方殿，它坐落于寿园的高处，俯瞰着下方的猎场，玉女们就居住在其中，
哦
飞逝着祈求的命运。
Oh, I saw
狩猎的
murals.
号角已经
I wonder if the
吹响
murals are gonna
期待
have
着
some
漂泊
extra
者们
lore.
亲自探索桑古伊斯寿园，
We'll see.
踏上狩猎征程。对了，西飞，我刚刚还注意到，在狩猎者营地的高山上，有一个
Oh, wait, they're talking about it.
长得后脚形态的深海。
The horn-shaped
外
echo.
形
I didn't know it
是
had
让你
legs.
迷惑的，不过啊，它确实是深海。
It looks so weird.
是一种
It's like a
号角深海
chicken.
它会在狩猎活动开始
It's like a
和收猎
chicken
时
lizard.
发出号角声，既是狩猎的信号，也可以说是一种对黑潮造物的震慑吧。
居然是号角深海。
狩猎者营地内还活跃着不少惹人喜爱的小
Wait,
猫
these
小
ones
生
are
它们的
otters.
名字
They
叫
have
做
otter
乌塔塔
echoes.
虽体型较小，但超级敏感哦。
Guys, there's otter
人类
echoes.
它们
They're
喜爱
so
和决斗士互
cute.
动，偶尔也会有决斗士向他们诉说心事，他们会耐
Look
心
at
聆
it.
听，并回以温暖治愈的拥抱。
看起来毛茸茸的，十分可爱。
Oh no,
另
please
外
don't make me
在这
fight
里
the
还有负
otters.
责整个营地
Please
的
don't make me
修
fight the
士
otter
日常维
echoes.
护的
I
铁
swear to
架
God, I
舞蹈
could, I can't.
他们比常
I
规
can't.
形态的乌塔塔
Guys, the teddy
更加
bears, I was
老实
whatever.
普通一些
But these
工作起
otters-
来是一丝不苟。
看起来营地内的深海
You can only hug these. You can only hug them.
狩猎征途啊！
That's all they
深
deserve.
海在2.6版本，我们也将能够获取一些新的深海，它们分别是石棘龙、
Okay.
伪作
Monster.
的神王
False sovereign.
以及海之女。
Oh.
海之女，相信大家
哦
都很熟悉了。
The lady of the sea one looks nice.
2.6版本更新后，海之女
哦
将进入讨伐强敌列表。
Oh my
挑拨者
god,
们进
guys.
行重复挑战。
不过
Wait,
石棘龙
does that mean there's
和
two
伪作的神王
bosses?
这两个名字听起来有些陌生，是我们会在2.6版本遇到的
Wait, it looked like there were 2 new bosses.
石棘龙是一种出没于兽园的巨型残像。刚刚我们在 PV 中也有看到它。
I can't believe they're making us fight Mia.
蓝色肩甲。其中
After
一些
everything
特殊
Mia went
石棘龙
through,
个体的现
we
身
finally
也意味着涨潮期的
let her
到来
have her
不过
peaceful end,
伪作的神王
and
是个
now
神
we
秘
have
的
to farm
他会
her.
在黑潮中隐匿自身的行踪。
The
伴
cruel
随着漂泊者
reality
们
of
对兽园
live
深入
service
的探
gacha
索
games.
或许会遭遇到这个特殊的敌人。更多信息就请漂泊者们亲自体
We are
验这
now
些
going to
独步
use
街角啊
Mia's corpse
看来这次的敌
to
人
harness her
不能小视
energy post death.
另外，在这个版本中，我们一些熟悉的老生孩也将获得自己的梦魇
That's
形态，
fucked
包括
up, bro.
梦魇、咕咕河豚、
Mia died, but is a usable
梦魇
asset.
啾啾河豚、
I guess you're not incorrect there.
青雨露、梦魇
Okay.
紫雨露
We、get nightmare versions of all of these. Pretty
梦
cool.
魇巡回猎手，以及梦魇金蛰猎手。
这么多梦魇深海，是会有什么新的
Alright
深海革命效果吗？
是的，2.6版本将推出2种
Thanks for the
全新的
echoes,
深
Mia.
海
See you
合成
next
它
week.
们分别是溶豆飓风之冠
Okay, they're both for the new
世界
set.
头条之绿
Oh, see, wait, I was right. I was right, guys. You know how you guys were asking, oh, which character do you think is going to use Fenrico? I was saying, oh, I think Iuno might actually. Because I think Augusta is going to get new ones and Iuno will get Fenrico because they're both connected to the like stuff. I don't know what words to use right now. But Fenrico and Iuno are both connected to the Dark Tide and the stuff inherently, right? Like I know Iuno's not technically
好的，
directed to it, but she, by fate, Iuno's fate is that she will be very intertwined with all of the forces that are, you know, taking root in Septimont. So either way, I'm bragging. I got it right. All I'm saying. I got it right. We have Burning Sun, we have Moonlight again. Another shameless plug. Like I said in the previous one, I do have lots of extra Astrite codes I'll be giving away, so make sure to stick around
我是你的老朋友
for the
阿
next
凯
few weeks.
接下来就由我和霸王一起为大家带来2.6
Make sure to sub so you don't miss it.
及系统优化的相关情报。话不多说，直接开始。
Okay,
首先
optimizations.
是角色
Let's see.
和武器活动换取的相关情报。
QOL
版本更新后，
QOL
全新五星共鸣者奥古斯塔的活动换取不赘悬免将会率
Okay,
先开启。
firstly,
漂泊者们可以
banners.
从中换取
Of course.
威风飒爽的七修总督奥古斯塔，他也将成为大家
Augusta.
狩猎途中的
Wait, the
助力
the accent
五星共鸣
was
者
so nice.
克莱尔的
Ooh,
活动换
Carlotta
取另一
rerun.
种喧嚣，以及
Okay.
五星共鸣者守爱人的活动换取直至
Guys,
海水
I'm not
角色
pulling
即将
Shorekeeper, okay?
开启
Every
同
single
时
time,
全新五星常任
it still comes up. Everyone's like, Age, why aren't you using Shorekeeper? Age, why aren't you? I don't have her.
以及
I'm never gonna have her.
心绪协想的活动换取也将同期开启。在以上换取活动
I will not
结束
use
后
her.
全新五星
We
共鸣
have
者
to save for
有用的
Iuno.
活动换取鳗鱼银缺石轴
My
将会
40
开
pulls
启
in a dream.
漂泊者们可以从中
Iuno has to come home.
灵动的七丘玉女尤诺，让她加入你的队伍，用月相伴你见证这
Okay,
场
so yeah,
狩猎
first half
征
looks
程
like there's
以及五星
Carlotta.
共鸣者下
Ooh,
部的活动换
Chiacona.
取诗与月的
Damn,
交响
Chiacona's getting a
也将
rerun pretty
同步开启
quickly.
漂泊者们可以
Okay.
从中换取五
So
星
there should be
共
one
鸣
more
者
banner
下
after
风
this if
同
it's
时
aligned.
五星必砍
Oh,
万物
never
生
mind.
存的注释
Okay, looks
以
like
及
first
五星
half
配
has
香
3 banners,
民
second
间
half
的
has 2
咏叹调的
banners.
活动换取也将同期开启。
Interesting.
好，介绍完活动换取，接下来给大家介绍
Okay.
一下其他的版本活动吧。阿凯，我这边
My
听说
wallet
黑海
crying.
最近在准备一个新的测试项目。
There.
没错，黑海啊研发出了一些自律作战装置，
Oh?
并委托漂泊者来测试他们对
Is this
残
a
障
combat
的
event, I'm
效果
guessing?
这就是2.6的全新作战装置模拟测试
Oh,
主题活动。
simulation challenge. Wait, is this a
简而言之
endgame
这
mode?
是一个类塔防的
Tower
玩法
defense?
因为作战装置需要分给没
Okay,
有
no, I
作
think
战
it's an
能力的
event.
成员使用。
A
所以
tower
在测
defense
试装置的
event
过程
slay.
中
Also,
漂
yo,
泊者
Rover
不能依
cake.
赖自身
Guys.
强大的实力哦。
Yum.
在活动中，
They
漂
showed
泊者可以在地面
giving us some Rover cake
天
there,
花板等位
slay.
置部署陷阱机关，利用机关的效果以及骷髅
Oh
的设
my
计
god, wait, I'm gonna
来阻止
love this
残
event.
像
I
的攻
love
势
tower defense.
残像的攻势
Hold
也会
up.
逐渐变强。
Hold up, this
击杀
looks like
残
fun.
像获取资源，建造更多的机关。
Wait, this looks like it's gonna be really nice.
在扼守要地模式中
Oh, I'm excited to play this
漂泊者将挑战
actually.
固定关卡，通过关卡可以解锁
Hey,
更多
yo.
作战装置
Echo
以及能
Tower
够为战
defense.
斗带来增益的守望协议。扼守要地模式中还有不同的难度
Guys,
选择
wait, this is going to be
喜欢挑战的漂泊者们
TD
不要错过哦
TD
通过
Tacit Discord Tower Defense
将会解锁
TD
孤绝
TD
险地模式。在孤绝险地中，大家能够体验到更多灵活且
TD
富有挑战
squared
性的关
event
卡
is going to be very
和敌人
fun.
的
I'm
组合
excited.
同时还能够利用丰富多样的战术和物品，来更有效率的对抗来袭的残像。
Look at the serotonin, the dopamine.
意
What?
想无归的谬误等现实奖励。在2.6版本结束后
Wait, why did that
没有
sound like a
完成
meme?
超市模拟活动
With
的
the
挑战
bap
依然可以
bap
通过常驻活动界面参与活动，获得常驻奖励。在
That
2.6 版
sounded
本中
like they're playing
我
a
们也
meme
将
sound
在
effect.
全息战略中更新新的敌人。
Oh, new hologram?
全息战略海之女，这次海之女会拥有更强的压迫
I'm
力
sure this
期待
will
各位
definitely not
前
be
来挑战
annoying.
当然
Not an annoying
全新区
fight.
域桑古伊斯兽园的开放，本次我们也将
More order, order, order.
主题的系列区域探索。
Order, 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 order,
首
order.
先是禁渔铁之兽区域探索活动。
Okay,
解锁新
exploration
区域
event,
桑
of
古伊
course,
斯
of
兽园
course.
完成新区域内各类探索任务，即可获得新生养成材
I
料
mean, I feel
相
like
关奖励。
exploration events are kind of part of the course now, since they always give us new
也
areas.
将开启
And when they give a new area, they're gonna give us new explorations.
在
So
苍茫广袤的兽园一起
very
见证
nice,
成功的
very
过往吧
nice.
最后，行旅图集桑古伊斯兽园限时探索度活动也会开放。
Oh, is this another
将桑古伊斯
exploration
兽园
event?
的探索度提升至对应要
Or
求。
I guess this is the
就
different
获得
types
新
of
生的奖励
exploration events.
希望这些探索任务
'Cause they do have
可以帮助
multiple
漂泊者
usually,
更好地
so-
体验全新区域
Okay.
感受桑古伊斯兽园的狩猎气息。另外，全新活动兽痕解析
Not
也将在
bad
2.6版本中开启。涨潮期所带来的影响甚大，即使在
Oh,
退潮之
puzzle
后
event.
也还
Okay.
有不少的残像遗留在了这里。
Sorry, it's so
这时
early.
候
I'm like,
就需要具有
I'm trying so hard to pay attention to what's going on.
残像的位置了。
要知道，我们漂泊者可
I'm
是
so
有工会
I'm
狩猎
so
许可
sleepy.
对于追踪这方面可是很有经验的。那具体应该怎么去做呢？
在活动中，涨潮期后遁逃的残像隐藏着自己的频率，漂泊者们需要将环境中的残像痕迹
哦
收集起来，在寻痕界面将这些痕迹中残留的频率用移动与连线的方式去联系起来， 使得痕迹连线形成完整的频率图案，从而推断出惨象的去向。
So we just have to limited moves to rearrange
完成
the symbols to form another symbol.
伴随着难度的攀升，痕迹拼图将更加
Actually, this
复杂
one looks like it'd be pretty
参与活动
tough.
可以获得新生
Because this one you kind of have to
养成材料的
think
奖励
multiple steps
接下来
in
休闲活动
advance.
第二索拉终极版
So
也即将在
not
2.6 版
bad.
中开启。这次也是由第二索拉官方诚意巨
second
献，
coming of
但
Solaris.
是当然还是出现了一些小小的意外，有人通过漏洞入侵了第二索拉
Someone
的
hacked
服务
the-
器，篡改了正常的游戏数据，
Yo, we're getting some
导致
metagaming.
场景出现了一些异常。
怎么个异常法？说来听听。
哦
比如，当荆州城出现了3个良心商人，
怎么感
Honest,
觉
right?
又诡异又好
Yeah,
笑啊
I'm sure these
想不到
merchants are very
这个人
honest
很
and definitely
有创意
not
的
going
这是
to
漂泊者
gaslight you
这
into trying to
想法
purchase
什么
their
我已经
goods.
准备好了。
这些异常现象分布在不同的场景中，漂泊者需要在这些场景中锁定这些异常表现，既可协助修改异常，漂泊者还可以根据自己的喜好将异常回归正轨，或者修改
Okay.
为更加疯狂的状态。
What the?
是修复异常，还是彻底
Okay, this is a goofy
感
event.
觉的漂泊者们可千万不要错过哦。
I'm down. I'm down. I'm so confused. I think we're all confused.
养成材料等奖励
But all you need to know is
2.6
goofy and
版本中
probably
还
gonna
会
be
开放
fun.
一个特别的活动，月
Ooh.
华解谜，我们可以和尤诺一同远跳
Okay, this
星
is
空解谜
another
月相
event.
活动期间，每日登录游戏可以获取1枚海中月。
Yo, that
消耗
shot
海
was
中月便可见到
pretty.
一次月相的奥秘，
Oh.
获取包含新生在内的对应奖励，同时还可以获得一份在当日探索中生效的
What
惊异
is
效果。
this?
需要注意的是，若当日
This is
多次
another
解谜
event.
月相，旧效果
They said it was
将会被
something about
新的
daily?
月相增益效果覆盖。累计解谜
And you can
7
get
种月
buffs?
相可获得奖励，限定头像贤望会
It's a
数。
nice avatar.
这枚活
Gotta
动
say.
专属的头像将作为漂泊者探寻月相秘密的永恒印记。
来和尤诺一起收集属于你的
Okay.
月相祝福吧。
另外，
Okay.
物流与先行公约
Wallow?
再
Okay,
度
very
协调
nice. One second, I need to
带
try
来
my
踏朝探利黎纳西塔现实探索委托任务，参与活动并于物流车
I know what Lalo is,
探理杀
so
机即可获得新生
perfect opportunity.
生活文等奖励。7日签到活动行兽赠礼
Ooh,
也会在
dude,
2.6 版
the
本中
splash.
准时与大家见面。
How
登录
seeing
游
them
戏即可
overlaid
获得
like this,
签到
very
奖励
nice.
此
Get
外
our free
值
pulls.
此狩猎
Very
启程
good.
之际
Okay, this is a
索拉里斯回归
this is
邀
an
约
invite
将会
event.
开启
Okay.
漂泊者可参与活动，向昔日同伴发出邀请，完成对应的活跃任务，即可
Part
获
of
得
the
新
course?
生、贝币等奖励。好的，除了新的版本活动
All
和
right.
玩法，我们这次也
Now we
同样
get the
带来了
QOL.
日常游玩体
Let's
验方面的优化。好的
Let's
这部分
see
就
Abby
由
with
我
armor
来
and weapon
给
and
我
game.
怎么介绍吧？
Imagine they give
首先
Abby skins in the
在2.6
future.
版本图鉴集万物图鉴里
哦
新增了一个全新的分类百战断行，
哦
也就是武器
okay
图鉴。
Okay, this is just like gallery
集中
stuff.
查看游戏中所有
We
武器
didn't have this
及投
already?
影的信息，在后续
Oh,
版本
I thought we already had
新
that,
增
but
深海图鉴收录更
Cool
多索拉里斯世界的知识与有趣信息，请各位漂泊者们敬请期待。然后是
now
关于
you can
操作
go
强化
window
相关优化
shopping.
2.6
for
版本
weapons.
新增了游戏内大部分界面的奖励
Finally!
领取
Oh
功能
my god, this is
比如
this is this is the biggest one.
以及绝大部分的
This one
玩法
took way too long for them to
操作者
finally
只
give
是
to
在
us,
奖励
but
领取界面点击任意一个
thank
领取按
you.
钮
One
即可直接
click
领取当
collect.
前页面所有可领取的奖励
Oh
告
my
别以往
god.
需要从各手动点击的
This was the
操作
QOL that I think everyone wanted the most.
确实有效简化
One
操
click
作并
collection.
提升了效率呢。
I think the other one that I really want is I also want them to make it so that when you upgrade echoes,
将开放更多显卡设备支持
or not, when you upgrade characters and you're missing materials, you can do like one click convert as well. That's what I also want.
开启 XC
Hey, even more visual updates, pretty sick.
英伟达显卡插针技术支持至 DLSS 4版本。
I once again don't have NVIDIA graphics card, but
4倍插针
for those of you who do, congrats.
效率让硬件性能得到更高效的发挥。希望这部分优化可以让游戏的画面表现与游戏运行流畅度。
Am I blind? I cannot see the difference.
具体详细信息，请漂泊者们关注。
I know they said there's more FPS, but
然后我们也针对一些
I think I'm blind.
进行了相关
It
优
looked
化
the。same to me.
在2.6版本更新后 ，PC 端会新增部分快捷键功能，漂泊者们可以在游戏内的部分界面
Keyboard
通过按
presets.
下预设的快捷键，即可进行与鼠标同效的对应操作。比如在游戏登录后的标题界面，无需使用鼠标点击， 按下空格键或回
哦
车键即可
OK
进入游戏。在获得奖励的界面，
I
按下空格也可以进行关闭。
did not realize that.
更
I
多
just click
可以
every
让
time.
用户就不在这过多介绍了。各位漂泊者们可以在
Okay,
版本
nice,
推特
nice.
自行前往进行体验。
Making it more
然后
ease of
关于
use.
逆境深塔与鸣歌海区两个战斗
Content
的
updates and
玩法
system
我们也
improvements.
在 2.6 版本
哦
对其进行了一些。
Oh, I know people were complaining about some of the endgame modes
首先
recently.
关于逆境深塔挑战玩法中的深境之塔。
Oh, they're finally
比
revamping
如
the
说我们
tower?
常说的中塔，在 2.6 版本更新后，将新增深境区深境之塔的第3层和第4层挑战，并
哦
同步提高奖励。漂泊者们满印记完成，可额外获取100星生、10万贝币和240点深境积木。
Okay, so they're
欢迎
they're
各位
adding
漂
more
泊者们
stages.
前来挑战。同时，在更新后，常驻的超载区、通关稳定区和实验区后即可
So
开启
they're just adding new
无需在
stages,
通关深境
right?
区后解锁啦，并且
Oh,
在
okay, you can do
2.6 版
one of the other
本
versions without
对
clearing the
逆境
other one
深塔和
first.
鸣歌海区都同步新增了挑战记录
Record
复写功
sync?
能，也就是说，每次周期刷新都会根据上一期的挑战进度自动通过一定的关卡。
Oh, okay.
鸣歌海区活动
Okay
将迭代焚潮系统，
That's huge.
在之前固定波次
So you don't have to force yourself to play the earlier levels if you progress further in the previous cycle.
当焚尽
Nice
100%时，将立即进入
Maybe
焚
I
潮
should
状态
finally start grinding the end game
2.6版本
for
更新后
Pulse guys.
操作者能够更加便捷地更换队伍的阵容
Okay, and you can swap
并
teams
在活
better.
动界面
Nice,
中
nice,
新
nice.
增了奖励进度展示，可以更加一目了然地查看当前的奖励进度。
除了逆境深塔
OK
与鸣歌海区两个玩法的优化外，签到门扉的异响也同样进行了优化。首先，我们对
哦
签到门扉异响的界面进行了优化。
This is
调整
this
界
is
面
the one I
首
do
页
every
内容
week.
展示了本期
I'll do this game
梦
mode
境养父的加成信息，以及定制了专属的编队界面。漂泊者可以快速查看角色积分加成、怪
Okay,
物基础等级等
that's
信息。
nice.
其次
Because before you have to
分析
basically
了
go
部分
into the
已有的
info on the
并新
top
增了
right
一些
to
新的
check
隐喻
which one has
同时
rate
对
up.
隐喻本身也
And
增
it's
加了
not
分类
the
调整
worst, but
方便漂泊者
the fact
更
that
好地选择
streamlining it
和
is
体验。
better.
最
So
后，在2.6
Oh,
版
and
本
you
更
can
新
like
后
preset your
明星用状态将更新
strategy.
为解封状态
Okay, okay,
在梦境
nice.
能量充满后，漂泊者可
Spam
选择
Carnival
主动触发解梦状态。
I learned
更多分析
recently if you
优化内
spam
容
the
请漂泊者
carnival
们关注
strategy, it
后续
makes
的官
the
方公告。
this game
针对
mode so
非常重
easy.
要的探索体验
So
我们
much
也
better
进
to
行了一
farm.
系列的优
So
化
哦，还不赶
oh
紧
7,
一一
that's the
道来
tech.
首先，为了让各位漂泊者们能够更加便携地采集矿石材料，在2.6的版本更新后，
哦
我们也将新增矿物的
Nice，
采集
OK
富集区显示，
W.
漂泊者可以更方便地采集到矿物资源
This
啦。
is big.
奇藏测探仪的探测范围也进行了拓展。
But I do think it's nice that Wuwa just offers the opportunity to, by default, just buy most of the leveling up materials at
提
least.
升效率。
And like the specialty material for each character. You can buy them from the shop.
全面优化
Limited amount, but
针对
you can buy them
荆州
nonetheless.
和黑海岸，
哦
赶快展开讲
Wait,
讲
wait, updates to Jinzhou and Back
我们
Shores?
荆州区域探索度的部分任务也增加追踪功能，观景点、飞猎手与扶桑虫都将进入可追踪列表。漂泊者们在地图探索度界面
OK
点击追踪，就可以在地
Nice,
图
because I
上
still
清
haven't
晰地
finished
看到目标位置
exploration
更便
for
捷。
the old regions, so this helps.
那可太好了！之前我就漏掉了一只飞猎手，确实有点难找。有了追踪之后，就可以更方便的查漏补缺啦。还有更多的优化吗？
Okay, that'll make clearing
我们
those
在林纳
last
西这
few
块推出了
last
翱
few
翔模块
last few
为漂泊者
pieces of
们带来了
exploration a lot
全新的
easier.
探索体验。我们也希望大家能够更加自由地探索过去的地图区域，因此我们将在2.6版本进行一次特别优化。
Wait, flying to the previous regions?
翱翔模块的适用范围将扩展至
Oh my god,
荆州
they did
与
it!
海岸
Wait, they did
更新
it!
后，大家便可以在这两个区域自由翱翔了。
Guys, I'm
同时
surprised.
全新活
Wait,
动
I thought they weren't gonna do
群众
this.
将会开启，参与并完成翱翔
I
活动
thought they would never
即
do
可解
this.
锁荆州和黑海岸的翱翔模块。
Wait, this is
并获得
huge.
新生等
This
奖
is
励。期待
crazy.
各位漂泊者们在荆州与黑海岸的天空中尽情体验翱翔的乐趣。
I thought that there'd be too many factors that they would have to try to
未来我们将不再拓
try to
展翱
fix.
翔模块的
We won't be
使用范围
expanding flight to other regions in the
当然
future.
未来我们也会根据新的地图风貌，引入与翱翔有所区别的新探索机制。
Oh,
在未来
okay.
见面，希望每一次探索 都可以给漂泊者们
Wow
独特的记忆。
I'm curious what they're gonna possibly do for the next regions then, because flight is basically perfect.
即可直接升空开始翱翔
Flight is essentially the perfect travel method for a open world game, and they did a fantastic job with it. So the fact that they're stating here that they will not be taking flight to the next regions is very
希望漂泊
brave,
者们能够以更
actually.
自由、更畅快的方式去深入感受和探索荆州、黑海岸以及林纳
Oh,
西亚
that's
的壮阔
I'm
风景
actually
与
so
丰富
shocked by
内容
that. I thought they were never gonna do it.
特别的，在
I thought there'd be too many issues with them trying to introduce flight in the older regions, like too many factors and variables. But
在2025年9月17日至2025年10月8日
what devs are crazy. Also, 320 here, very nice weapon and character. I will need these.
漂泊者们届时记得
I
登
will
录
need
领取
these.
哦
So
那么接下来
W
为大家送上本次
Thank you,
线上通讯的
Iuno
最后一个代码，漂泊者们
okay,
记得
okay.
及时进入游
We
戏
have Burning
兑换
Sun,
领取哦
we have Moonlight, and Face the Fate. I'll do it again. I also have codes. I'll give you guys Astrite codes, so keep an eye out for the Will live streams.
好了，那么本次闲言通讯的
That's the last one.
这里就介绍完了，感谢各位漂泊者们的观看。
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for freaking crazy stream.
我大家一样也非常的期
What
待
the hell?
好奇呢。
可不是嘛，狩猎即将拉开帷幕，无论是与明世
Wow, I'm
有关的
still
谜
shocked
团
by the
还
flight.
是气球尚未确定的未来，都在等着漂泊者们的探索。
That's
那么
crazy.
最后明朝2.6版本日以
Wow.
作风，月以流明将于8月
They
28日
actually
正式
added
开启
flight to the
让我们一
previous
起踏入
regions as
广
well.
阔的寿元，穿越
Insane
峡谷与密林，直面黑潮的造物，在呼号中见证属于七丘、属于你的史诗。漂泊者们，8月28日
August 28th? Oh my god, wait, I think it's the day right before I have to leave for my weekend road trip. Oh, I'm gonna have to zoom the story. Oh? Okay. The otters dancing. Why are they stretching themselves? They're so malleable. What are they doing? Wait, the otters in the back disappeared and then... Guys, this is so trippy. I think this is a reference to the fact that there's that one event where it's really goofy and they said that the game servers got hacked. Because everything that's happening here is clearly so unrealistic for Canonical World. Guys, the hackers just know how to have a good time, okay? It's a new Wua brain rot. Oh, wait, we get a teaser, guys, this is a teaser.
While, Renesita.
This is a teaser.
Do we hunt this time?
She has a demon.
The Trenodian.
Oh. Oh. Excuse me? They're just gonna... Galbina's gonna come in and fuck shit. What? Her voice? Her voice. But also... Okay, it seems like she has some sort of spirit? She has a spirit thing, might be related to her gun and her wing, because we know that she has like a fiery wing, so probably some sort of demon entity that she resonates with. Galbrina versus Cartethiya. I did not expect that we would get Galbrina versus Cartethiya. I will be so real. I thought Cartethiya, we were basically done with her arc and that she is being chilling and will just be helping us in the fight later, but... Wild? Oh, that teaser at the end is so hype. Wait, let me just see this one more time. Just this teaser. Give me a second.
It's been a while, Renesita.
Her voice is so good.
Do we hunt this time?
Also, she has so much torso on display. Look at this. What the? Bruh. Bruh. Well, we're gonna see the square up of the century. Save Cart. Cart will be fine. She'll be fine. She can handle herself. Cardi got this. But holy, okay, this stream, this special broadcast, I'm mind blown. For me, I think the scene stealer of this special broadcast was the fact that they are adding flight to the previous regions. I am so shocked by that, genuinely. And yeah. Yeah, okay, but this is great. Let's go through everything that we saw. Okay, obviously, Augusta, playable characters, beautiful. The story, very exciting. It does look like we are not going to be finishing the story in this patch in particular. This is just the first part of the finale. So there's that. And then they're also splitting the story into first half, second half. So pretty cool. Very excited for that because I think it worked so well in 2.4 and I'm glad to see them doing it again here. So yeah, that's going to be very, very exciting. Story is my favorite part of the patches, so can't wait. And then there was, Augusta, Iuno look amazing. They look amazing as characters. Again, I will have to skip Augusta, guys. I literally have 40 pulls in my account right now, so yeah. I will be getting hopefully, but Augusta is going to make it very hard to skip her. That's all I'll say. And yeah, there's also Carlotta rerun. So it's going to be first half Augusta, Carlotta, Shorekeeper, and then second half will be Chiacona. So those are the banners. Pretty interesting. And then there's lots of events. I mean, I'm not going to list every single event that happened. There's lots of events, which is very nice to see. I'm super excited for the tower defense one in particular. That one looks super fun. And also the new maps look super, super pretty as well. Can't wait to explore those. And what else? And then, yeah, QOL. There was finally they added the stupid one click. Fantastic. Really needed to add that. And then the flight to Black Shores and Jinzhou. Again, I'm so surprised they did that because I thought there were too many factors, but I guess the WUWA devs said, okay, bet. And blew our minds. So I guess there's that. I am actually quite curious about what this event in particular is. I didn't fully understand what it is, but it does give buffs or something. So we'll see. And then, yeah, there's also some graphics updates for the NVIDIA users. Not me, but yeah, overall. And then the teaser at the very end, Galbrina versus Cartethiya is going to be insane. Whether that's next patch or the patch after, that's going to be crazy. I'm so excited for that. So yeah, wow. This was a fantastic special program. Fantastic patch coming up. I really, really cannot wait for it. For those of you who watched my reaction, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys are most excited for, which part of this live stream blew you guys away the most. Sorry if I've been speaking a little weird, by the way, this live stream. I have a canker sore on the tip of my tongue. It really hurts, but and it's also like 7 a.m. It started at 7 a.m. But yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed, and join the Discord server if you want to come chat, hang out, and have a good time. And apart from that, thanks so much for watching YouTube. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I forgot to end this. Yeah, crazy pass. Sorry, I was ending the recording. We can still chat a little bit longer, but wow, Augusta and Storekeeper at the same time is deadly. This is why I'm determined to skip Shorekeeper. Well, A, because I don't really care about her as a character. And B, I feel like they have been slowly making it so that Shorekeeper is not as necessary. Especially since there's a lot more healers now, or characters that can also do healing, or a bit more multi-purpose and slot into team comps with specific DPSs. So I'm sure I'll survive. I'll survive without Shorekeeper, guys. Also, what's up, Cryptic? How's it going? She's still the best buff healer. Yeah, I know she's still the best universal, but I just don't want her. So it's nice that there are alternatives for specific teams nowadays. Because before it was basically you're going to use Shorekeeper and no one else. But now you can still make lots of really strong teams without using Shorekeeper. So it's good for me as a non-Shorekeeper haver, but stop overworking Verena. Guys, I'm not even overworking Verena anymore. I barely use Verena. I overwork Brant. She's the Astra of Vua. There's no phasing out Shorekeeper. She'll always be the second best support for every team. Well, we'll see. We'll see. She's just, she's no longer BIS, just universal second best in slot. Yeah. For sure. Again, she's the most universally used and most universally useful. Like, she can slot into any team, right? Kind of like Astra, like you said, so. But again, I'm just glad there's alternatives for the teams where I don't have to use her. I can use other characters that I like a lot more personally. And they keep giving out units that don't require full healers. Yeah. Because I know I discussed this with some of the others before, like Captain Cabinets and the others who are more paying attention to meta than I. And I remember they were talking about how it seems like with the direction of the Wua characters and how their kits, it does seem like they are starting to focus more on creating characters that have specific use cases with one another. So again, that in a sense kind of phases out Shorekeeper a bit as the BIS for teams and makes her not as necessary as a whole. But she's still very, very good, of course. And being able and very versatile. But yeah. Yeah. What do you think about Galbrina's EN dub accent? I think she sounds fantastic. My favorite thing in Renacida has been how everyone has different accents, like different European accents. So I am very excited to listen to more from her. And I think Iuno heals too, but not like Shorekeeper. Yeah. There's not going to be another Shorekeeper. They're not going to make another Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper will be Shorekeeper, and she will have her use case of being the most versatile support who also buffs. And that's just fact. Like, they're not going to power creeper in that sense. They're not going to make a replacement that's just her but better. I don't think, at least. But at least it's more survivable now without her. Oh, also, here are all the codes, by the way. Burning Sun, Moonlight, Face the Fate. Make sure to go claim your codes, y'all. Claim your Astrites, and yeah. Again, for everyone who is new here, I do have lots of Astrite codes to give away. So make sure to sub to the channel to be notified the next time I stream Wua, because I will be definitely playing Augusta's quest, the newest little anecdote quest that just came out. I'll probably be playing it next week because it's Saturday and it's 7 a.m. So I'm gonna be playing next week. And yeah, I'm excited for it, but I'll also be giving away lots of Astrite codes because I still have a bunch to give away, and they do expire in September, so I have to give them away before then. So yeah. I just joined, so what's new this time? So much trailer. Augusta Iuno, of course, beautiful. Story looks amazing. They're doing part 1, part 2 again. Excited for that. It does seem like the story is the part 1 of the entire overarching arc. So there's going to be at least one more patch that's going to be main story. And then I'm assuming interlude after that. And lots of events. QOL, they're adding flying to Jinzhou and Black Shores. Insane. And yeah, I think those are the biggest things for me. There's a tower defense event coming out that looks really fun. And yeah, those are the biggest things for me. They're also adding one-click collection for rewards. Yeah. Hey, check stream chat on Discord. What did you guys put in stream chat this time? Cap is calling. Is Cap calling? I was actually, oh my god, last night I was in call with Cap because Cap is addicted to TFT, of course. I mean, just like me. And we played a TFT before bed. She was so tired though. I missed a lot of things. I'll rewatch it later. Yeah. Make sure to. It's a pretty lit live stream. By chat by AJ took melatonin gummies and now it's hitting. Oh my god, Hamlet. No worries at all. I am also probably going to hit the hay again. I slept for like 1.5 hours, so I'm gonna go take another nap. Scroll up. I shall use this image instead whenever I shall goon. Yeah, that's right. Catch Wiz in 4K. Catch Wiz in 4K, besties. Okay, I saw. What is this? Because Rin looks mid AF. I was clearly reading. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not talking about the Rin Totska chat messages anymore. I was clearly reading a message and reacting to it. All I'm saying. Reaper credit cards next update. Yeah. Guys, I really think I'm gonna have to skip Augusta. I have 40 pulls right now. Straight up. Let's check. Let's check how many pulls I have before I go off. Give me a second. Wuthering Waves. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's going on. Wow, wow, wow. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Opening my game. We do get a free 10 pull too. I think we get 2 free 10 pulls. No, we get a free 10 pull on the character banner, on the weapon banner, and then we get, I think, 5 free extra pulls from the login bonus for the limited banner. BGM music that will never be picked up again. Guys, I'm playing it off stream, okay? I progressed so far. I'm partway through Act 3 now in Expedition. Leave me alone. I didn't expect the new areas to be so big. Maybe I should start expecting it. I, at this point, expect the new areas to be really big. Because every patch thus far for 2.x, for the most part, has been a large expansion to the map. So, yeah. Okay, wait, give me 1 second. Wait, what the? Why is it moved? Why? Huh? Okay, bizarre. Well, maybe we can take a look. Give me a second. Oh. Alright guys, how many polls do I have? Let's see. That's the wrong one. The anniversary patch was the only one with no new map is, yeah, kind of wild. Okay, so polls wise, I currently have 31, 35, and then exchange wise, I have 4. So I have 40 polls. I have 39 polls. 39 polls, guys. So my situation is very dire at the moment. And I will be, in fact, having to skip Augusta to guarantee my Iuno. Or I can't even guarantee my Iuno. Because I'm probably still gonna have to swipe on Iuno. Anyway, so I don't even have a soft pity. Yeah, exactly. It's rough out here. Okay? It's rough around these parts. It's tough. It's getting harder being free to play since every release character is so unskippable. Literally. Straight up. I have pulled for so many characters in Resonators that I was originally not planning to pull for. I was... Okay, well, firstly, Phoebe, I wasn't planning to pull for. Carlotta, I wasn't planning on pulling for. I wasn't planning on pulling Brant's weapon. I also wasn't planning on pulling Cantarella. I was planning on pulling Cartethiya and Brant, but that was basically it. So that was my original pull plan. Cantarella, not Cantarella, Cartethiya, Brant, and
You will yield.
Phrolova was my original plan.
The fruit of ask in the sun.
And look at the state of my account. Oh, and Zani. But yeah. What can I say? What can I say? I'm weak. I'm weak for good character writing and designs and amazing models. Alright? And you don't even use Zani? I honestly, yeah, I barely use my Spectro team. I will be so honest.
In the name of the Montellis.
I do not use my Spectro team like at all. Collecting wives, that's what I'm doing. I am just wuthering my wives.
Climax of the show.
Plan? Crow laughs.
Listen carefully.
Yeah. That's probably what it sounds like at Crow Games HQ.
Take this.
100%.
Stage is set.
I love her. I wish she was more fun. Zani? Yeah, because don't you just kind of like go to her... I mean, for me, I just play her, like, I swap to her skill and then that's basically it.
Masterpiece.
Since Phoebe's the main DPS on that team. Okay, claim all my echoes. I quite like the Nightmare Nests. I just wish that the echoes also existed outside of the Nightmare Nest for people who want to farm themselves. Because having it limited to just once a day is kind of annoying when you're trying to farm a new character. So yeah, I hope they keep making Nightmare Nests in the future, but please also put the echoes in the real world. Some of them do, some of them do. But I just remember I was trying to find the Phrolova set, right? But the Phrolova set, was it the 3 costs? The 3 costs only exist in the Nightmare Nest. So
Same actor, different.
you basically have to wait
Flames rise.
regardless. I just missed. It's fine.
The fruit of my compliments.
And then the 2 new sets are in nests. Yeah. The 3 costs for the sets.
Listen up.
Guys, that was an Aura ult, okay? I was ulting for Aura. Leave me alone.
Lights the way. Glory demands more.
Having a hard time farming Whispering Cores. Wish there was a farming instance for them. Yes, I still find it really annoying to farm the materials, the ones that are from like the monster material, if that makes sense. The monster materials for each character, because each character has like the cores, the cross things, those ones, the shells. I wish there was a way, there's some sort of instance where I could just sit there and farm it. I know you technically get those when you farm the talent materials, but you don't get that much. So I wish there was like a dedicated farming thing. Because I know you're supposed to basically go around the world farming, and that's the entire point of it, to incentivize exploration, but
Quickly and swiftly.
I'm just not
Save you.
big on exploration. If I'm farming, I just want to farm in one spot and turn my brain off. So, and when I'm exploring, I want to explore. I don't want to have to explore while farming, if that makes sense. Which, you know,
My compliments.
might be a little silly, but that's just my preferred playstyle, personally. But I do have a lot of boxes, so it's not that big of an issue at the moment. But the reason I have so many boxes is because I am a bit of a hoarder. So
Here's to me.
you can set up auto discard and lock rules for echoes now. Yeah. I know I set up the lock rules, and
Quickly and
I thought no, but the auto discard doesn't work, does it? Because I remember I set up the lock rules. but it doesn't auto like mark them for discard, does it? She hates me, she hates us, age check link. It's the Aston Martin collab! Oh my god, I saw a picture of it. I saw a picture that they posted. Well, I didn't know there was a teaser. Okay, it is for a car. Oh, hey yo. I wonder if Alonso's driving that. I can't afford a car personally, so. This is sick though. Okay. Collab event now live. Gamescom pop-up mystery gift. Well, why is it Lycon? Because Lycon is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Ferrari is better. Papaya on top. I'm not gonna. When will you collab with a bottle of water so I can afford it? Ah yes, I can definitely afford to participate with this collab as well. Rena breasts. The duality of man. The duality of man. You have people who are like, oh, car? Can't afford it. Oh, don't care about cars. Boobs. Booba. The 3 comments on this post. I don't like cars. I can't afford cars. Rena Booba. The 3 times. Zenless Zone Zero audience, in a nutshell, and we love to see it. We love to see it. Go like my comment, guys. Give me that Twitter clout. This is sick though, but yeah, I can't afford a car, but so you know. But it does look really cool. It looks like a very nice car. That is for sure. Well, I am curious to see what new information we're gonna get for that. So we'll see. We shall see.
Brilliance lights the way.
It's probably going to be like the Genshin collab though, that you guys mentioned, because you said Genshin is collabed with, wait, which company before? Another car company, I can't remember which one. Cadillac? Was it Cadillac?
At the helm.
And then, so it was just like a car and then some skins. So we'll see.
Listen carefully.
They're bringing Shorekeeper back with a brick thrown at me. Yeah, they're bricking lots of people with the Shorekeeper rerun, actually. So 07 to your wallet, Oreki. Good luck. Okay. I mean, because yeah, I don't know if I need to be manually discarding these, but at least I don't have to read it anymore. I can just bing chilling. Shorekeeper's second rerun killed me. Shorekeeper skippers rise up. Chiakona rerun for Cartethiya and Joyers too. Yeah. I'm assuming Cartethiya is going to get a rerun next then, which makes sense because I'm assuming next patch is going to be the showdown between Galbrina and Cardi. So I think Cartethiya rerun for the finale makes sense. Shorekeeper day 1 polars rise up. You'll likely need to manually enable the discard rules. Okay, where is it? Okay, because here is the auto lock settings. But where are the auto discard? Here, got Shorekeeper on her first run. Hey, congrats, girlfriend enjoyers. Hope I can get a new phone before the update comes, or else, whoa, for real. 07, whoa. Yeah, the graphics are getting kind of crazy. Okay, at the top? Oh, auto discards. Oh, I'm stupid. I am stupid, in fact. Okay, so I need to turn this on. Okay. Oh, okay. Very nice. Wait, can I not? Are there not more attributes? Can I edit this? How do I edit this? Edit. Why does it not automatically discard these ones too? Oh, because it does it not? Do 3 costs not get this? No, you can. Can't you get percent on the 3 costs as well for defense and HP for future defense scaling characters? Ah, of course. My bad for that one. Okay, I mean, this one doesn't have an HP scaling. Energy regen, usually it's not that useful, but I mean, I can just leave that for now. Because 3 costs can't get those. Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, okay, I'm just gonna... In that case, I'll just turn on all of them. Nice! Except for arrow. Wait, I swear, can't the arrow one get HP percent? Am I tripping? Yeah, wait, it can get HP to... Wait, no, the 3 costs can get them. No, I remember, because when I was farming Cartethiya, you could use HP as a temporary placeholder. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Let's fix our rules. Let's fix our rules, guys. Okay. Non-5-star, all. For Frosty, defense, HP, we'll leave the attack percent. I don't need to do healing bonus. You can't get healing bonus. Energy regen, honestly, don't need as well. So we'll get rid of that. Say fusion, same thing. Okay, so we'll just do defense, HP, energy regen, except for the energy regen sets. Maybe, okay, no, maybe I'll remove energy regen. I'll remove, because energy regen is still pretty useful sometimes. So we'll just do HP defense, except for the specific Cartethiya one, of course. Wait, is there no second electro set? Wait, we still don't have a second electro set, guys? Wait, what type is Augusta again? Is Augusta electro? Don't forget to take 1 cost too. Oh. Right. Smart. Okay, well this one I can't. I have to leave the HP then. It's okay. Okay, well let's take our 1 cost as well. Very nice. Wait, don't we want 4 costs too? Wait, we have to do it for all of them. Okay, give me a second. 1 cost, 4 cost. And then we don't want healing bonus. We'll leave it attack percent. Since I'm just doing like a one is all. Okay, I think that should be fine. Because this means it's these sets and it doesn't have any of these main attributes. For any of these costs. Okay. I think that's fine. Okay. The 1 cost and 4 cost ones were in other tabs for me. Oh, I guess you could do it like that. So you could do it basically like this. You add all of the thingies. All of the attack ones, essentially. And then, because these ones you just want crit rate, crit damage, right? So... then we do 4 cost. And then we add discard everything that is not crit rate or crit damage. Essentially like that. And the other sets that's not on the plan too, like Brand Set or Judges set. Yeah. But those, because those ones are different. So, okay. Well, we'll save this one. We'll do 4 costs. Okay. And then... okay, well, let's fix these then. Put these back to... that. I do still have to add the HP and defense to it, though. Okay, so we'll leave the 3 cost ones as is. HP, defense, edit, add defense, HP. Havoc, edit, add, nope, wrong one. Add defense HP. Okay, 4 costs as a whole. Okay, 4 costs. 4 cost damage. We'll save that. And then we'll do 1 costs damage. Like general damage. And then we will once again add 1 cost. Add everything. We'll leave out Cartethiya's because obviously Cartethiya's is different and Cartethiya needs HP. Save. Huh? It didn't save. Bro, what? Huh?
Anonymous donated $3. Hello, I'm back, with a proposal of perhaps watching the JP trailer for 2.6, and Galbrina, very hot.
Okay, Anonymous, down. I'm down. Give me 1 second. Let me finish up my auto discard here, and then I can take a look at the JP trailer as well. No worries. And thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. And yeah, welcome in. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing all right. Why is this not saving? What? Wait, my 1 cost... what? Wait, no, it did save. What's going on here? Okay. Let's do 1 cost Carty. Sorry, I guess it's a little buggy. Okay, and then we'll do these 2. Okay, there we go. It just doesn't show. It just doesn't show properly like that. All right. Well, in that case, I think it should be okay. Okay, Brant set isn't here, so we'll do this one real quick. For Brant set, tide breaking. We want everything gone except for energy regen and I guess fusion. But no, we want energy regen on brand. So I'm just gonna, okay, I'll just leave it like that though. We'll just leave it like this. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay. 3 costs for rent. We'll just save it like that. And alright, I think my auto discard should be good. Okay, thank you guys for telling me to set that up. That saves me a lot of clicking. What was the last Electro character? Was it literally Yinlin? I can't remember.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Was it? Oh no, Shang Liao. Shang Liao was the last Electro character. I mean, technically Lumi is Electro, but she's a 4-star. So Shang Liao was the last Electro 5-star. Lumi was the last Electro character, period. Wait, guys, sorry, I didn't see any messages if you guys did respond, but wait, so is Augusta an Electro character? You probably want a rule set for Moonlit Clouds too for Sanhuan, like, okay, yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll fix the Sanhua after. Yeah, so next, we're getting an Electro set next patch for Augusta. It's been a hot minute. Damn, Electro gets no love, huh? Oh, guys. But hey, you guys have been deprived of Electro thus far, and you are coming back with an absolute banger in the form of Miss Augusta. Oh wait, let me put the codes in before I forget. Redemption code. Oh, whoops. Okay, what were the codes again? Moonlight was one of them. Oh, what was the first one? It was something about fire. Oh, it's pinned. Okay, you guys have it. Burning Sun. The Burning Sun scandal? Okay, face the fate. Okay, Iuno feet 69. Ah, yes, that definitely looks like a legitimate code that they would have used. Of course. I believe you. All right. My codes, gimme. Nice. All right, okay, let's take a look at the Japanese trailer to listen to Hot Galbrina as requested by Anonymous. And then I will probably be off to edit the rest of my Star Rail VOD and make some thumbnails for videos. But yeah, guys, so look for it. There's lots of fun videos that are going to come out this weekend. I believe the video essay, the Wuwa 2.5 video essay should be coming out this weekend. It's finally basically done. I just need to give it one last final check with Stencil. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So look forward to it. Look forward to it, y'all. Okay, yeah, we'll skip over all of the extra stuff. Ooh. Dude, wait, her Japanese VA Augusta's is really nice. That was pretty. Okay. Wait, I swear to God, I know this font. Isn't this like Soko Minsho or something? I've used this font in animation. Wait, sorry, I need to know. Soko Minsho. Wait, okay, no, it's not Soko Minsho, it's... I have this on my PC. I have this font on my PC. Wait. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna open my Photoshop. This is gonna brick my PC, but give me a second. I need to know. I need to know. I have this font. I swear to God. Give me a sec. Isn't it the same as the English version? It shouldn't be. Because fonts, I mean, there could be a font that has multiple versions. There are fonts that have multiple versions. But generally, when it's like specialized fonts, they don't do it in multiple languages. You just have to find a font that looks similar. Oh wait, give me a second. I need some Japanese characters. Where is it? Where is it? Yo. Sorry, I'm getting derailed. But I need to know. Give me a second. Okay. I have a lot of fonts. I swear to God, it's down here. It's not this one, isn't it? Okay, this is Soko Mincho. Yeah, so it's not Soko Mincho. It's not these. Oh, is it because I thought it looked like onomatopoeia? No. Let me finish. Let me finish going through my list. Let me finish going through my list. It's not noto serif. It's not any of these. K font. It's not K font. Huh. I guess I don't have it. But I was... It looks really similar, though. It does look quite similar to... Not really, actually. Never mind. I'm delusional. I do think that they have a Japanese version of the main Wua font, though. This is, so yeah. They probably have a Japanese version of the Wua font itself, which is why it looks so familiar. I thought it looked familiar, but I guess I'm Delulu. Okay, I don't know what they're saying, but they sound great. They sound beautiful. Okay. Very mommy of them? Oh, of course, of course. Also, PB Sheep, thanks so much for the follow. Oh my god, my throat. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Odo no shori! Oh, nice. Say Ara Ara, please. She didn't. Unlucky. Iuno sounds really cute. She sounds kind of bratty, no? Doesn't she? Oh my god. Iuno's animations are so crazy. Guys, feet jump scare incoming. Get ready. Get ready, it's coming. Oh, there it is. Iuno sounds so bratty in both languages, and I love that for her. Ooh. This is going to be sick! Okay, okay. She's fine. She's fine, guys. She looks like she's having a great time. I love seeing rovers like that. Both of them actually side by side. That is sick. I wonder if we're gonna just get to see that in game actually. Because this looks like a game CG, no?
セブンヒルズのために、そして永遠に朽ちぬ英雄の名のた
Unless they made this shot zooming out
永遠に朽ちぬ英雄
specifically for the trailer, which in itself would already be really cool.
の名のために。
They made it for this, I think. Yeah, I do think they made it for this since it's like the similar pose as the splash art, but it's nice. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna skip to the teaser at the very end. Wait, it's not in this. Oh, wait, okay, it's not in this trailer. Do I have to find the live? Okay, let's go to the end of the live. I want to see the Galbrina clip. All right. I want to hear what she sounds like in Japanese. Okay.
久しぶりだな、リナシータ。
今回の演目
Oh
はもう決めとるか。
名式だ。
Oh my god, she sounds so hot. She sounds so hot. Holy mommy?
リナシータ。久しぶりだな、リナシータ。久しぶりだな、リナシータ。久しぶりだな、リナシータ。
The way she says Rinasita.
リナシータ。久しぶりだな、リナシータ。久しぶりだな、
Rinasita.
今回の演目はもう決めとるか。
名式だ。
Guys, the finale to this is going to be insane. Actual batshit crazy, by the way. It's gonna be lit. I'm excited. I cannot wait. Carter's gonna kill her. No, I'm sure they will have a battle of the ages, and then come to a very nice mutual understanding and not kill each other. And we'll get our happy end where we can have both of them as our Wuthering Wives. Agreed? Maybe it's because Christoforo succeeded with his plan of turning Cardi into a Leviathan, or she wants to prevent that. Maybe. Well, because the thing is, inherently the power of the Leviathan is, corrupted and bad, right? The entire point of everything that's happening thus far is that no matter what, even though we've overcome, or Cartethiya has overcome the power of the Leviathan, it's still fucking shit up. It's still around trying to corrupt people because that's what it is. So maybe Galbrina's objective is to basically eliminate it once and for all at its source. But then because Cartethiya is tied to the Leviathan, she is in the way. Because at the end of the day, Cartethiya has the Leviathan power within her, even though she can control it now. So maybe in order to get rid of the root of the issue is to completely eradicate the Leviathan, which is Galbrina's objective, which will require her to subsequently also go after Cartethiya as well. That's my guess. Saint said you can join his gacha podcast if you want. Oh, really? They have a podcast going on? I'd love to. I'd be honored. Wait, where are they? Let me see. Let me find them. There's him, Cat, Legions, Ethan, Late, and Glaive. Yeah, sure. I'd love to. I was gonna go to bed, but if I'm getting invited to a podcast, I'll never say no to yapping. You guys, Here, wait, give me a second. Let me go find them. Yeah, I would love to join the cast if they'll have me. I would just need an invite. Hop on. Here, wait, let me see. Let me go message.
Could
Oh,
somebody,
HD.
Okay, hold on.
could somebody
You
invite?
know.
Could somebody invite Age into here for me?
Oh, okay. They're saying right now. Let me in. Bang's door. Let me in. Oh. Hello? What? Hello? I just joined. You started laughing at me. Hello? We're not friends on Discord? What do you mean? We messaged so... Okay. Clearly we're fake friends. Damn. Guys, there are no real friends with CCs, honestly. Exposed here first. Okay, give me a second. Let me start my cam. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, spread your slander, bestie. We all know the truth. Okay, wait, give me a second. Oh.
Saint Tontus, Saint, whatever you want to call me. I think we'll call this the. I've been a little bit inspired by some of the clips that I've seen of a good old Tectone recently. Why don't we call this like the Gotcha Heroes podcast? Does that sound like a good one to
Holy
everybody
glaze.
over here? The Gotcha Heroes podcast. Yeah,
Holy
we can
glaze.
we can be the special Avengers. So yeah, why don't we go ahead?
Just on the special.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
Something special, all right.
Speak for yourself.
Something's definitely special.
This will be the first podcast that we'll be having. We'll try to make it a fun one. If the energy does seem a little bit low, do keep in mind that well, you can see from my time over here, it's about 5:36 a.m. for me, a little bit later than everybody else. So I have all the excuses. Nobody else really has any for why they might be feeling tired. So yeah. I'm going to be joined by Age in the top left. Then we're going to have Blazion in the middle over there on the top middle. Then we're going to have Miss Captain Cabinet. Good old Glaive Keo, number 1 or number 2 Kurobot. He's still competing with Gotcha Smack for that title. I think they're going to have a one-on-one mud wrestling match later on. Glaive's going to find some way to bring his...
Yo, are you featured in a Cosmos video? You know what I'm saying? Like...
Oh, that's true. That is a flex. And after that, we got Legions. Legions, or the.
Was he TikTok?
I was gonna make a fucked up. I was gonna make a fucked up joke. I was gonna make a fucked up joke. I was going to say that Tectone couldn't make it today, and that's why we got Legions instead.
Dollar Store Tectone. It happened.
Yeah. Techie could not make it today, so we found the closest alternative from the local.
Yeah, there we go. Gloves are off today. Gloves are off.
I'm kidding.
I rate that joke as 7 out of 10.
Yeah. It's just we had to make the joke because people in CN are making it all the fucking time too. So just in case our content gets translated for that, want to throw in
little Easter egg
for that audience. But yeah, again, my apologies if there's any offense over there. And on the right, we're gonna have Styx, who's showing up like a fucking alert. Who's showing up like an achievement that you have to like collect because of how goddamn bright his green screen is. He can turn it on for videos, but I guess not for the fucking podcast. So yeah, that's that.
Jesus
yeah, and you wonder why Age wasn't in your friend list. Okay.
So
yeah, it's comments like this, brother.
If you're wondering why,
are you invited to Kuro Fest? Like, what are you talking
Shit,
about?
CC. I mean, did anyone here go to Kuro Fest?
I was invited, but I couldn't take the time off.
Damn.
I got invited to Gamescom, not Kudo Fest.
I too
Anyway.
I too was invited to Gamescom, but I was like, damn, this kind of short notice. I feel like the
Very
Gamescom
expensive.
Yeah, I feel like the Gamescom invitations where not a lot of people are covering them. You're covering them partially, and unfortunately, the notices were kind of sent out a little bit late, I think, for some of the games.
I got asked last week. I'm like,
yeah,
"Is that a
same.
week from now?
Yeah, I got asked last week, and I was like, you know what?
Those last minute flight tickets.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough to, within, 2 weeks before
Fly
the
halfway
event
across the world.
Yeah, to decide to go to fucking Germany. I don't know about that one. So, yeah, if you're wondering why there's not as many people on the podcast, you can tell from the reflection of the chatters here, or you can tell from the people on call why that's the case.
We're the important ones, though.
Yeah.
Saints.
Ethan
is live on Twitch right now.
Oh, Ethan. Well, he's also in the fucking call, so he can just join. Lazy
He needs to watch the live stream as well.
Oh, he needs to watch the live stream. Okay.
Oh, he hasn't seen it yet.
Never mind.
Fake Wua fan. That's fake Wua fan. Not waking up, not staying up to watch the live stream live, dude. What are you even doing?
He just touched down from a flight. I think he was visiting his girlfriend. So yeah, I don't want to see any chatters talking shit. Well, let's be honest.
I was touching grass, spending time with loved ones. That's unacceptable in a gacha game community. Okay, better than us.
Let's be honest.
Hey, at least he has a girlfriend, so he's winning.
Real.
Six. Aren't you married?
I am. Yes. So I have the IRL UR tier waifu.
Yeah, bro's just punching down right now. Don't mind me. Anyways, so let's
no need to be jealous, man. It's okay.
To reorient ourselves. back on the topic at hand. Wuthering Waves just had its 2.6 live streams. Maybe let's do a bit of a round robin. Perhaps we start with Age and then end with Styx. You guys remember the order, right? Yeah, we go with Age, we end with Styx. What did we all think about it?
The live stream? Well, I feel like there were some pretty lit revelations. I was personally curious as to whether this would be the kind of like final story arc, like or like the final patch, or the first half of the final patch. And clearly it seems like it's the first half of the final patch, which makes sense. So the story I'm excited for. Augusta, obviously are fantastic. They look amazing. Voice acting, animations, great. And I'm really excited for the part 1, part 2 story again, because I think it was really, really fun in 2.4. So I'm glad to see that they're continuing with it, since it'll keep the hype up throughout the entire patch. But the thing that for me stole the show, honestly, wasn't even like the main story stuff. It was the fact that they added flight to the previous regions. I was so shocked. I was so shocked that they did it, because I thought that it would just be like too many variables for them to put in post the previous regions, so I thought they would never do it, but the devs surprised me. So those are like my biggest highlights from it. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. The flight thing, once it happened, I was like, wow.
So just picking up on one thing you said, flight's awesome. That's great. But you want to know one thing that's more awesome? Augusta's accent. So I have a proposition for everybody here. Can you guys give me your best impression of Augusta?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Somebody to say, there's like a line from the trailer. I think she says
you
like.
Want me to say the root reference?
Oh no.
I don't think it's win. Yes. It might be winners win, but she says something like you gotta be able to like.
No,
you gotta be able to like.
Dude, we're gonna sound like pirates.
I can't do it. So I'm like looking for lessons. How do I say ruler like Augusta does?
Is there a timestamp? Can you give me a timestamp from the trailer for this?
Like that?
As a Welsh person, I should be able to do this. I fail.
European thing.
Yeah. Shout out my Welsh homies.
Ruler?
All right. Clearly, it's. I think it's.
Also, suck a lot of dick. You can roll yours a lot better too.
What?
How do you know
Are you speaking from personal experience?
Your mom told me.
Okay. What's going on?
My mother told you that you suck a lot of dick. Okay, hey,
time out. This is a family-friendly podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to apologies for that. Apologies for that. I know there are at least 5 Catholic. I know there are at least 5 Catholic priests that are watching this podcast.
I was trying to fucking put the spirit in it.
I appreciate that. I'm just joking around. It's a little bit. I expected the raunchiness at least halfway through when he started talking about Iuno's feet. Not while we're talking about Augusta's accent. That was not on my bingo board for this part.
wasn't
Every mother's at
Legion-
risk.
Wasn't Legion supposedly stun locked with Iuno's feet?
Yes.
Who wasn't?
It was.
I keep getting jump
Actually,
scared
I'm
by
not
it,
looking at
honestly.
any of you except Claves right now. I'm looking at just his camera.
All right. Let's just make sure we can get through the initial thoughts. All right, Blazion, what were your thoughts on the patch?
Aside from looking at Iuno's feet and Augusta's thick thighs, I was not paying much attention. But I think it was 7 out of 10, to be honest.
7
I
out of
actually
10?
liked it. Yeah.
Fair analysis, right?
I
We-
hope
we
that
all-
never dies.
About the quality, like the flight itself, something that I never paid much attention into, it's the fact that you have to grab a specific character that you have to like jump, like the double jump and triple jump with Gian and other characters so you can fly. So the fact that you can also like boost yourself up in the air so you can like fly, that is also part of the quality of life that they gave. Is something that I was actually begging for, because certain characters cannot do that. For example,
like
the ones with the pistols. Was it Lupa? I think it's Lupa. It was hard for me to fly as Lupa.
Chang,
But
Li,
again,
and Lupa and Brant can't do it because their air attacks don't actually elevate them anyway. They only go vertically, or they like
I think
stay still.
Psychona too, if I'm not mistaken.
There's like a couple. Like Carlotta's like too short, like literally too short to do it properly. There was a little bit of clunkiness that.
Yeah,
that
I
made
usually
it
use Gian. Gian is so much easier to do that. Or Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper also is able to do that.
I
With
run
other
to like the edge of a
characters,
cliff.
I felt that.
Person.
Legit same.
I just run to
told
like
you
a
so
cliff,
that,
not the only
or I
one that
find a
does that.
bench to stand on.
Oh, so you want to jump
Climb a
from...
mountain first and then jump
Yep.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
You guys want to know what
100%.
Fobmaster does? Fobmaster pretends that he's like a high APM player and will like gadget switch in midair, and I'm just like, bro, there's
not
no
gonna lie,
way
I've
you're
done that before.
like faking
Wait, you
being
grab?
this sweaty.
You don't grapple and switch?
Yeah, because everyone just does the jump because they don't want to open up the utility
but
menu. And
Yeah,
when
the
I have
attack dash.
Well, like, you can't do it with
Carlotta
every
has the longer
character.
flight. Yeah, Carlotta has the longer flight, so I switch with the grapple hook with her because I'm like, I'm not switching character.
Well, you got two
Exactly,
other
isn't that nice?
you got 2 other people on the team.
No,
But
just
I wanted to
Carlotta.
fly with Carlotta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like,
he gets it.
With her skin, right? Her skin especially.
I don't think Glaive knows where the character switch button is because you can use that in mid-flight. But yeah, all right. Caps thoughts on the live stream.
I figure we'll go into more depth about other stuff, so I'll keep it short. Story and lore drops, I'd give like a 9. Very interested where it's going. Again, love the split quests.
You're right.
QOLs and updates, I think I'll also give like an 8 for those. I think a lot of them are interesting. I think some that I think are gonna raise maybe a couple of red flags with people, especially with the new endgame stuff. So that's definitely one to keep an eye on. So for both, yeah, I got like an 8 overall for both your story and QOL updates. I'd say it's pretty good. Not as hype for me as like 2.4, because I guess that's Septimont, like a brand new region to explore, but still pretty high for what we've got.
Dude, I cannot pay attention. I have to close your chat, man. I just see Ronk and I see a specific emote that I should not be looking at. I'm just laughing my ass off every time I see that emoji.
All right, guys. Whatever we're doing to stun lock some of the participants, maybe we chill or maybe we don't. But yeah, I think one of the big things that I noticed particularly about the lineup for 2.6 is that it doesn't seem like they seem to have a lot of events, but maybe not that many combat ones. And so I'm
There's
interested
none.
if there's going to be
no
some
combat
new
events.
stuff announced, or if like the changes and updates to the end games and the game modes is supposed to be sort of the alternative. But yeah, that would kind of make it 2 patches if there were no combat events. 2 patches without them, which is a little bit suspect in a game with combat this good. That's just my take. All right, Glaive, what about you?
Very strange.
I'm very excited for the new characters, actually. More than the story, I want to know, like, Augusta. This patch, we got that slideshow shit. I want to learn more about Augusta. Personally, I like the convene animation is fucking amazing. It lacks a motorcycle, I do think Augusta with a motorcycle will look so much better. I just don't get.
Yeah, I also think she should be
this
wearing
design
like a BDSM gimp suit. Yeah, she needs
Yeah,
one of those.
yeah,
as well.
yeah. It's actually lacking, to be honest.
I want to
don't
get.
think
I want to get.
zipper up her ass.
I want her to get
She needs a
anal
zipper, yeah.
fissures from simply putting her clothes on.
Yeah, she
Yep.
needs a vagina zipper like Scar.
Yep.
Fucking mount the top zipper.
Bring the onigiri.
He got nerfed.
Real.
Scar got nerfed really hard, not gonna lie.
True. I also think that the patch is pretty stacked with like new events. There's like a puzzle, and there's this tower defense thing. When I
Oh my
was
God, I'm so
playing
excited.
Genshin-
It's the TDTD.
when I was playing Genshin, when I was a Hoyo Shield defender shit, the tower defense for Genshin is my favorite mini game.
It was fun.
So I'm very excited and like how they implement that shit.
What was
And
the name
other-
of that?
other stuff
Better
like
than Genshin's
the-
too, to be honest. Like I think
I wish
it
you
looks
could attack
better.
the enemies though.
It looks
Yeah.
better, yeah. I don't
It
know.
looks
about
like
it
it looks
being
like a revamped version of the Theater Mechanicus. I think that's how
yeah,
they
their
called it
theater
in English.
mechanics. Yes, that's my favorite.
Yes, that was the
I
thing.
would play. Takes so much time to clear, but I would actually take the time to.
I actually enjoyed that. That was one of the most.
The co-op as well. You can
enjoyable
play like
events
co-op
in
and
Genshin.
shit too. So,
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
That's about it though. I like it.
Yeah, the gameplay that they had for the new TD mode, which is like Tacit Discord TD, it's like
Yeah,
oh,
TD,
man,
TD.
so many things now in Wuwa, right? It looked like pretty fleshed out, and like the main thing that I liked about it is that it looked like messy. In the sense where like there's like 7,000 like mobs, they're like clipping through each other, and then like they almost look like they're like all sharing this. Like that's like what I want in a TD. I want it to look like a fucking mess. I want it to look like almost like a disaster, because like that's what pretty much every single TD like. That's what like every single TD back in the day was like looking like. And so yeah, I think we gotta wait and see what the gameplay for that feels like. Think it should be solid. All right, Legions.
I pretty much right now with Wuthering Waves have only been playing it and treating it like a story game because everything else outside the combat events I just don't give a shit about. And there's no combat events again. I'm probably gonna do the power defense one though because it looks really fun.
Yeah.
But the thing I was most excited about was definitely the story. It looks like it's getting darker, and apparently the guy that did or wrote the story for the Selena quest in PGR, which is like one of the darkest ones, is the one that's writing this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so yeah,
Ooh,
for 2.6
I'm
and
excited.
2.7. So I think it's gonna be really good. But I know we're gonna talk about it later on more in depth. But I think the thing that got me most excited was. Remember the trailer that they released like last week? What was it? That like kind of
To the finale.
The finale.
Yeah,
like
in the
Dark
beginning,
Tide.
yeah. And in the beginning, they show like this really short like scene with Cartethiya, kind of like almost like it looked like she was kind of saying goodbye, kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we got that teaser with Galbrenna at the end. That is like the character I was most
It
excited
all
about
makes
since
sense.
they teased all the characters. Yeah. I was like, I love 2.6. I'm excited for it, but now after seeing that teaser, I just want 2.7. Like,
Yeah.
like it looks so good.
Yeah, thinking about that, like specifically because of 2.5, because of them killing a character, even if the character is playable, we just okay, yeah, she's alive as a Sonora. Okay, anyways,
Well,
she's
it's
dead.
like a
it's
No,
it's
she's
interesting
alive.
'cause she's alive there. As I was saying, basically, like it leads the question if Cartethiya is actually gonna die in 2.7 or not. But you know that's a thing that's
yeah.
who knows if they are.
It sounds
capable
like
of that.
Galbrainer was saying like she's after like the Threnodian
Mhm.
Like
inside
an
of
assassin,
Cartethiya more than
bro.
anything.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
that's
more
like
like maybe
a-
like a
a
separation of
mercenary.
the two.
Yeah, because like with the Black Shores, they were saying like, oh, she needs to go back to the Avenolian because like
Yeah.
she's like absorbing resonance energy around her without even knowing. Like she's getting out of control. So I
Yeah.
feel like
Mhm.
she knows like probably deep down Cartethiya knows like the only way for all this to end is if she dies because she's like the perfect vessel. There's no way the Threnodian lets her go, lets
Yeah.
her live without trying to take over her body. So yeah,
We
that's
saw
the
that in
thing
her
I'm most excited
cinematic
about.
as well before she released like the big
Mhm.
one that everyone was like crazy over that she lost
Oh yeah,
control.
true.
So yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I think a lot of this conversation that we're having when it comes to her is definitely like in line with the ending of the 2.5 Overture quest for Augusta, where you kind of have Augusta and Iuno looking over the cliff, right? And I think there you hear like a whisper in the background in like the audio track. Augusta says there's a storm coming, and then you see Avenolium. right, with the vortex around it in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the background as that conversation is happening, right? So I think that's some pretty clear foreshadowing that Cartethiya is going to be kind of like the issue, the storm that's going to come forth, and kind of kick off the rest of the story. And then we'll see that probably in 2.7 with Galbraina.
Galbraina is the storm that is approaching.
Yeah,
I was thinking the exact same.
Yeah.
I love how Nero coded she is. I was like, that's literally
Yes.
Nero. What the fuck?
She has like
Yeah,
a
I
little
can't wait
demon
to-
thing speaking to her too.
Yes.
True. Right, she's got the companion, the partner.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that's an echo?
An echo?
Do you think it could be an echo? Because remember they
Yeah,
said
dude,
that
it's
talking
just the
voices
voices in
are
her
very
head.
rare.
It's just the voices in her head. We all
She's
have
just
them.
fucking crazy.
She's just
like
she's
me.
just schizo. She's just
Yeah.
schizo. That makes sense.
It's nuts.
They got sentient echoes with voices.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing they should really explore a little bit more. Echoes with like more personality. Because I'm not gonna lie, how badass would it have been if like Cadanto had one
Yeah.
voice line during 2.2? He only
That
said
would be
one
awesome.
thing.
Ridicito Raguna was supposed to kind of be more about like echoes having sentience and intelligence, and we've kind of seen some of that, but not to like a huge extent.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Isn't
the
that
reason
the
we
case
went in the
with
first place for
One Way?
Abby, right? Mm-hmm.
I guess you see a little bit like they showed the otter echoes and they were blacksmiths. I was like, this is like Monster
Yeah,
Hunter.
Oh
This
my
is
god,
Yeah, like
Monster
Monster
Hunter coded.
Hunter,
The
yeah.
whole patch
Oh,
is
this is
Monster
awesome.
Hunter, bro.
I mean, there
Yeah.
was a pretty large focus on the horny chicken in the live stream. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
the
he didn't
design-
say
I hated that.
Oh
I
my
hated it.
god.
Yeah, the design of
I
that
hated it.
chicken was a bit off. I'm going
It's
to be real
terrible.
with you there. I was sort of just like, nah, you missed with this one. Just
It's like
it
a
was-
lizard.
I thought the horn was cool. The horn was pretty badass.
The horn was
The
bad.
entire
I hate
thing,
the whole of it.
You-
Terrible design.
like horny
Yeah,
things.
like headless chicken vibes, and then it's just like 3 people tall.
Yeah.
Just
Or
The big
or
dinosaur was cool,
15
though.
Carlottas tall.
yeah, about 15. Yeah, 15 regular sized Carlotta's tall. All right,
know what?
all right, Sticks.
All right, I think the best part about going last here is that everyone else covers everything you wanted to talk about.
I'm actually
you just-
going last.
Okay, well, I wasn't counting you, but I mean, so I actually, I think the best parts of the entire live stream were the flight, the 15 limited polls and the 10 weapon polls, as opposed to the 5 regular, 5 limited from login events previously. But and I know we touched on Galbraina a little bit, but I think the standout part of the live stream to me was the fact that we're still continuing Cartethiya's story. Because one issue with a lot of gacha games, and more specifically WoWA for a lot of its life, was that there's no core cast of characters, and they just kind of like migrate to whatever character is featured in the new patch, the new limited character. So seeing Cartethiya be a focal point of so many patches and establish her as a her backstory, her lore, and integrate her so deeply into the foundation of Resonators, and then seeing that payoff with her, and then seeing her interactions with all these different characters and characters that aren't even introduced yet seem to relate to her in some way, is just like that level of storytelling and depth is something that I've wanted to see from WoWA for a long time now, and we're finally getting to see that payoff. So to me, that last 25-30 second teaser between Galbraina and Cartethiya was just like that stole the entire thing for me. And I think because like Legions, the story is kind of the thing that I'm most interested in the game. I love the combat, I love the exploration, but the thing that makes me come back is the story, and it's just gotten exponentially better since. And I can't wait to see how they manage to complete 2.7 and 8 and 6, of course, with Iuno and Augusta. And I'm super excited to see how they end up teasing Chisa.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I think one of the great things that WoWA has undeniably done with, both like the teaser that we had on YouTube and of course, right, the teaser that we just had on the live stream, was give us an actual reason to care a lot about the new characters that are coming out. Because I think a lot of people are still wondering, right, well, not really with Galbraina anymore, like, what are they going to do? Why are they here, right? We haven't seen them yet. Or like Chuyan in a similar sense, or like you just said, Chisa, right? But it seems like they found a good way to actually tie in why these characters are even showing up in the first place, and makes it more than just selling the newest unit. Because I'll be entirely real here, right? A lot of the gacha games that are on the market right now, it sometimes feels like the story is designed around selling the units versus actually making the story around the units, right? It seems like the story's already established and then the new units are put in, and then they kind of retrofit the story, take out some stuff, replace some things so that the new characters fit in to the plot that they already had. But Wuwa, I'm gonna be honest, in a lot of ways doesn't really feel like that, because it's like a bit of a collection of smaller stories, right? And now we're kind of like weaving into like the main conflict, because it seems like it's been like a lot of like small things that have been occurring at once, but now it's finally starting to, we're finally starting to see the full picture, and I think it's panning out.
Yeah, and I think
sorry, Age.
Oh, I just wanted to say, like, one thing on that point too is I think one thing that they've been doing really good job and recently to build onto that whole world building and character building and making them feel like actual people is the fact that they've also been giving the characters themselves more interactions with one another outside of the Rover's presence too. Because there's the whole joke, everyone's like Wuthering Waves, but the way that story was told before was quite prominently, involving Rover. And while there's nothing wrong with that, after a certain point, sometimes it becomes a little bit, why is Rover doing everything? Like, we're basically witnessing the story only through Rover's eyes. And then sometimes that kind of fuels into the whole, it feels like they're just trying to sell a character to me rather than these are actual characters that exist in the world. And so that's why, like, for me with 2.4 specifically, I was so excited to see that they gave Cartethiya and Lupa so much development outside of the Rover's presence, because it really helped me solidify that, okay, the characters can also have relationships, and I get to finally see them existing, and I get to see all this character building outside of the like main story that I am involved with as the MC. And obviously with the whole Galbrina and Cartethiya tease that we're seeing, and also with Iuno and Augusta's implied relationship, even though we haven't seen too much yet, it's really nice to see that they are starting to develop these other connections as well, because it really does add to the overall feeling of, okay, this world is alive. This world is alive outside of just being a world that we are exploring as like a game character. So I am also really looking forward to that.
Actually happening when Rover isn't on the screen.
Yeah.
I think that was like a major point of feedback, right? It feels like literally nothing is going on in the story unless the main character is there. And yeah, there's been so much in the recent updates where it's just like, two characters off screen. Rover's not even like related or part of it, but we're getting kind of like that, that viewer perspective. And in a sense,
we see the real test of it is going to be 3.0. If they actually involve 1.0 or 2.0 characters in 3.0 and they learned from their previous mistakes. I think that's where we actually really see if they're gonna follow through on what they keep doing and keep introducing
or
new
events of
characters
one
while-
interlinked to the other.
I'm not.
No, do we really want to see our stalker Yang appear in 3.0?
Dude, hey, I will not take Yang slander here. Okay.
You know what? I want to see Yang Yang die and then get turned into a new 5-star unit. Yep.
Okay.
I want to see her die and then get turned into a 5-star.
That's Galbrina. That's the same character.
They got the feathers and
You didn't
stuff.
see that theory? Yeah, they got the feathers.
Yang is Galbrina.
Yeah, they've got the feathers.
Best theory I've ever saw.
All right.
You know what? For sure, they're gonna show more of Carlos for sure in 3.0. He is gonna be the main character. Sharo will finally shine, guys. Trust.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I was thinking, right? We need some sort of way to get introduced to a new region. Why not use an existing character? All right. So I guess that's enough of like sort of like the initial first thoughts, the impressions on the update, right? There are a couple of things for us to get through, a couple of like categories. What I wanted to get started off with when it comes to this discussion is the main one, right? The new units, right? Because we can always talk about like stories, we can always talk about like like themes, all of that. But the main appeal of an update most of the time is the release of the new characters. And Augusta and Iuno have been teased for quite a while, right? Since basically the start of the 2.4 live stream, showed up a little bit during the update, and now we're finally going to get a chance to play them for real. What are just some initial thoughts about like the kit, the design, maybe the new Resonators as well? Kind of like, getting into a bit more gameplay over here.
Beat.
Yep, I'm S6. I'm S6ing her. That's my first S6 character.
I really like how much attention to detail they've put into not just like the way the characters look, but how they relate them to their own lore and how deep they go into like other mythologies to kind of incorporate into everything. Like Iuno with the laurels, and she has like a lot of like Greek references in her like design in her kits. Her having a lot of like laurel wreath references, kind of representing strength, and also her as like Daphne the nymph who got turned into like a laurel tree to kind of escape a bad, like she was being hunted, right? We're going to a hunt. Daphne was hunted and had to turn herself into a laurel tree. And we saw a lot of that like in the trailer. I just really like how much the devs are paying attention to building their characters way more in depth than people realize. They've done it with Augusta too. And I think it's just like really cool personally.
Do you know when Augusta is being released? In August.
Yep.
August 28th.
And she's supposed to be Emperor Augusta, right? Emperor August. Yeah, that's a really cool reference there.
And also, even just like animation wise,
this month is August.
Yep.
Oh.
Why the hell is Iuno not named?
Why did?
Oh
Why did?
my God, Augusta and August. Oh my God, I'm mind blown.
Is Glaive retarded? Sorry. I meant to be on
fucking monkey
mute.
brain
My
neuron
bad.
activation just happened.
What?
Two brain cells interacted.
I will say, I think these two characters have the best animations that we've seen in a long time. I like how they are doing with a lot of characters now. Like you do an ult and it's like a whole new kit, right? Like I like that it's not just you pop an ult and that's it. They do a move like a lot of other gachas do, and then that's it. You just watch.
It feels a bit more PGR in that sense.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think Iuno's is pretty much you just use her skill and that's it. Her ult and then it goes back to normal gameplay. But Augusta's is. God, her gameplay looks phenomenal. She's like shadow stepping all over the place.
Like an enhanced form.
Yeah,
and she wraps her leg around her sword like a string.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
That's why her thighs are so big, you know.
That's what I was just gonna get at. Like their actual the flow of their animations in every single little movement is so detailed and intricate. It's actually insane how much detail they put into these animations.
Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't reveal that much information at fucking all about the characters during the actual gameplay reveals. They gave the most vague descriptions of their kits imaginable. And
did they even talk about the new sets? I don't even think they did.
Right?
No,
no, they just showed them.
It's on the.
I believe.
It's on the thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I think the new stuff. I think the character kits are actually still in the middle of development, and that's why they were a little bit vague. About what's going on. So I think they have a couple of iterations still left to go about how they want the mechanics to play out. But we can get some general thoughts, right? Let me actually just pull up what the page is looking like right now.
2 3-piece sets.
Yeah,
am I crazy or it's 3-piece?
Yeah, so they have 2
3-piece
new
set.
3-piece sets. The first one basically is when you gain a shield, you increase your attack by 6% and crit damage by 4%. And it stacks up to 5 times, right? So it's going to be about 30% attack, 20% critical damage.
That's the Augusta one, right?
Yeah, that's the Augusta one. And that makes you assume, right, the character kit's going to have a shield. Then we're going to have another one where it's casting an echo skill grants you 30% heavy attack damage bonus. There's no character in the game that kind of uses that. Maybe this is like a Rosia thing. Yeah, maybe you actually put this on Rosia and then you buff the Cantarella Rosia Fhrolova team. I think that's the only use case in the game right now.
Yeah.
Fhrolova doesn't do heavy attack damage though, so you wouldn't want to put this on her.
Does
You would want to
Augusta
put
have any sort of echo skill?
That's a forte.
We don't know, I guess.
Yeah, so what we noticed during the live stream during Augusta's gameplay was that she does have a shield that pops up.
And she gives it to your teammates.
So
Wait,
that's available.
Iuno does not have heavy attack on her kid? Because if that's the
We
case,
don't know. It's hard to tell.
I don't think Iuno was mentioned to be heavy attack. And the thing is that I think Iuno heals. That was kind of the big thing that was mentioned about her kit is that she heals.
It's just weird the wording on that set too, because it says casting echo skill grants 30% heavy attack to the caster. So if you swap her out, it gets rid of that.
It won't
So-
apply.
Yeah, so
it's
that's why I'm
that's
saying.
so weird.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
why I'm
for
saying
me and you.
Rostia seems like the only one, because well, she has echo skills built into her kit, and she also does heavy attack damage. So,
I just
yeah.
don't see a way though that they released like Sonata sets that isn't for the upcoming characters.
Yeah,
So there's just no
that's
way
what I'm
around that
saying,
this
too.
is going to
I
be
feel
for
like that
Iuno.
has to
So
be-
I'm
yeah,
just implying
I
that
agree.
she's gonna have a lot to do with that. So
Yeah.
there's just no way that they don't.
I feel like those two sets are literally made for.
Yeah.
I mean, Crown of
It's
Valor.
been like every single patch.
Yeah, I was
Every single
thinking
patch has
that
been the same.
The one goes to
Guys,
Augusta, and this one
you
goes
guys
to
remember
Iuno.
when Gusts of Welkin came out? Yeah, that was a Chikona set, and it came out a patch before Chikona released. So Kuro does have a track record of releasing sets early for characters, and they're not actually, because a lot of people thought Gusts of Welkin was supposed to be used on Arrow Rover. No,
Yeah, no.
you don't. No, you don't use it on him. You use it on Chikona. So I think
still do.
if you're using Gusts of Welkin on Arrow Rover,
DPS ever over all the way,
Damn it.
dude. I'm telling you.
it literally
Hey, she
doesn't
cleared
it,
tower
It
with
literally
it, you know?
doesn't.
Like-
It doesn't work properly. Yeah, it's that's a bit of a self-report. on that
Self-report?
end.
No,
Yeah. That's a bit of. If you're using Gusts of Welkin on Arrow Rover, that is a self-report that you do not read some.
Hey, I've cleared to your way with it. What can I say?
Okay, at least Cap has built Arrow Rover. Okay, so
Hey, I guess that's where the bar is, ladies and gentlemen. Do keep that in mind. All right, so yeah, I guess that's a good little chat about the characters. That's a good little
oh
chat
wait,
about.
I have one more thing to say about the characters actually before we
yes?
move on. Yeah, it's actually back about the animations. Like one thing I also noticed, because we were talking about the details for the animations earlier, was with, you know how certain characters will have different kind of like weights to their abilities. Like Zani also had very like heavy punchy abilities with the animations and
Yeah.
how it feels. Obviously Augusta also has that kind of punchiness in her kit as well. And then I only noticed it when they put them side by side, because they showed Augusta first and then right after. But even like, just within like how the characters feel, because obviously Augusta and are kind of like yin yang, they're kind of opposites that form one whole. Even just the way that the characters, their combat feels just visually, you have Augusta who's super like heavy, oomphy, and then not Augusta, I'm sorry, my brain. Iuno's, all of her animations are completely floaty. She's always floating around. All
Very
of her
playful,
animations are
yeah.
super like watery, and even so basically just even like within like what they represent as characters and aesthetically and in the story and everything overall, it's like they put so much detail into how they design it, and it amazes me. I found that like one particular thing was
almost
really
like
cool.
they care.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna
Almost like
say,
they
yeah, like the sun and moon motifs are really baked into their kit.
Yeah.
Where, like you said, right, Augusta has the hard-hitting attacks, but then when she uses her liberation, she starts slashing super fast.
Yeah.
Right, and then Iuno with her baseline kit
does a
attacks
Bankai.
really fast, but then when Iuno uses her liberation, she starts firing off like heavy charged shots in the air. Right, takes a little bit longer to do those attacks.
Almost like
So
they're heavy attacks.
yeah, so they kind of alternate between like fast attacks and more like heavy hitting attacks.
What if
with
that's
how
the
they're
heavy
doing stuff.
attack that they were talking about from the set? Also, I want to talk about something. The weapons. Oh my god, the Iuno's gauntlets, dude. Those moons, like
So fucking cool.
It looks
The
so
crescent
beautiful.
moons,
It
yeah.
looks so beautiful. The crescent
Oh,
moons.
I was gonna say I'm making that
didn't think they
shit
looked that good.
invisible on her. Like she already has a weapon. Don't like just what's
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah, true.
I was gonna say the gigantic fucking ring that she's walking around. You know what I mean?
What's
It's
it called?
like,
The chakran?
I don't think
I
it's.
thought it's
Chat
Shotgun.
knows I'm right. Chat knows I'm right.
Speaking of animations,
I
though,
didn't like her weapon. I thought it was too much. Like I was like, ooh. it's
I like Augusta's was sick.
Augusta's
Like
one
the
looks really
rocks,
cool, though.
the rocks getting stuck together with the electricity. It looks so cool.
wasn't
Yeah,
that just
those
Kudo?
classes
It's her
are
alt
really
weapon. It's her alt weapon.
Yeah, yeah. She got
Yeah.
the magnetism forte.
Does Kudo
Yeah, she
hate
reminds-
swimming
sorry.
though? No, you're fine. So as Age was mentioning the animations, can like literally float across the water, and then we had like Cartethiya being able to in her Fleurdelys form walk along the water. Does Kudo just hate water swimming now?
No,
No
they
one
don't
likes
hate
swimming.
water. but the last time they made a character swim faster, people freaked the fuck out. So, you know, maybe
Yeah.
that's why they don't want to do that. no
Yeah,
more.
but then now Iuno
shaking.
can float rapidly across it, so that's even faster.
I think
You know what's
they're just-
faster? Flight. Flight is
True.
faster.
I think what they're doing is they're just making like this quality of life really just like additional flavor for the character. Like it's so not useful in any context, any of this shit. Like, hey guys, when's the last time you used Fleurdelys floating form in the overworld to walk
It's so
on the
fucking
air?
slow. I took one screenshot and I was like, I'm good now.
Yeah, it's like
That's it. It's with photos.
Yeah.
Like it's like these quality of life exploration things. They're basically just like fucking.
It's just an
I'm
extra
trying to find the
cell
right
for the
yeah.
character.
It's like an Easter egg on like the characters. You're
It's a
not
little
actually
treat.
going ahead and actively using them. Yeah, it's just a flex. It's just an Easter egg. I wouldn't like. I haven't noticed one that's dramatically going to impact gameplay
Apart
at all.
from Peeb, I guess it's like,
Like
the
the main
most
one
I was thinking about
closest to-
Phoebe, actually.
The main one was.
Because I
Phoebe.
always use for like chest hunting.
But that's like because there's no flight in 1.0, and you would use Phoebe in 1.0 to be like broken and
I
traversing.
don't know. Even in
No,
2.0, I use
no, it's a bit different because flight you go so fast that you can't spot things. With Phoebe, it's almost like you're going slower, so it's a bit easier to spot things. I guess it's one of the complaints that I have usually with flight is that
I mean, I just use the resonance thing and fucking scan all the chests and I just fly to it. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're adding
Which I
actually
will say,
more
I
of
thought
the
that
things
was
on the
a good
map
part,
now
but-
too. So if you missed
yeah,
any
it's
of the
bigger.
previous,
The area is bigger.
All right. Looks like we're getting into some quality and life
Oh,
stuff. I think we'll be
sorry.
saving that for later. But yeah, I guess we're just talking about like gameplay kits and stuff. I guess the overall takeaway is the characters are very cool. They're very well designed. A lot of great aspects to them and reasons to pull. What about the story? What about the plot? All of that. Unless there are any last thoughts that we want to share about the characters.
Bro,
surely Iuno will be okay. she looks like
I
she's
will
fine.
Yeah, surely she won't die.
She
right?
looks like she's fine.
I will say the way that Kuro is able to masterfully like foreshadow things very, very early. You guys remember that trailer where apparently if you played it backwards, it would actually play the order that things were supposed to happen, where it showed the moon getting corrupted and everything. They actually showed it in the trailer where the moon is like hollowed out, which is essentially like showing that Iuno is probably going to get corrupted. She had that whole moment of
Iuno
like,
was laying in a dark tide pool.
Yep.
Like
yep.
she was,
She had that moment of what did she say exactly? It was something like the moment that I was supposed to see the clearest, I closed my eyes. You know, why did I close my eyes? I think that Iuno is going to be like a huge, massive reason of not reason, but like kind of a catalyst to like what happens. Because
how much can you trust her?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
her visions at this point.
That's the thing. Augusta like trusts her so blindly that she's like, yeah, whatever she says, I follow. Because like she's the priestess, the prophet. She can see the prophecy of what's gonna happen. So then, you know, what if she's shown the wrong prophecy and they just follow it, and you know, that's it. It's
My
game
hope is
over.
that it's not just a one and done kind of story, as in Augusta and Iuno's story are just introduced and then completed all in 2.6, and that these kind of stretch out for multiple patches, kind of like Cartethiya's, because they are.
I don't think so. I think it's.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they might linger into 2.7, but it won't like go past that. Like they're gonna linger till the end of 3.6.
I would like that too. I would like that too, but then you got to think like 2.7 is going to be Galbrena and Blind Master Dude, and then 2.8 is most likely going to be Introduction to New Federation.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the New Federation, it's like from Huanglong, and Rinashita is like a different place, and there's a lot more cities to explore still in Huanglong.
Yeah, but I do think that in
Augusta Iuno showing up. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. But I do think like in 2.7 particularly, especially because of the, you know, finale trailer, it does seem like they are aiming to do some sort of like everyone comes back together to have one final confrontation against everything. So like that's what I mean by I think that Augusta and Iuno are probably going to linger and basically tie into 2.7, and then obviously Galbrena will come in and, you know, mess up stuff with Cartethiya, and then that'll all come to a head, and then we're gonna fight off the dark tide together, and then everyone's yay, happy, and not dead.
2.6 2.6 feels like we're set up for failure. That's how I feel. This is we've had a lot of success after success of every like issue we've come up against, and I feel like this is the one where we're actually going to fail. This is our failure moment. So
even
it's gonna be
2.5
interesting to
was
see how that
a
happens.
little bit of a failure too, because he lost the tier. He let Christoforo get away.
Yeah, it really felt like that scene from Marvel, from when Thanos actually gets to get all the stones, right? And Peter Quill just it turns around, he's like, "Did we just win? Wait, what happened? I thought we won." It's kind of what it felt like in 2.5. Plus, I have an idea what the hell Christoforo is going to do with that.
I find it interesting too. Now you think about it, we haven't seen Christoforo at all in any of these teasers.
Yeah, he's not even there for some reason.
Yeah. So
they're busy. They're back at the lab with the gem at the moment.
Are
right?
we
So
in
they're
another book?
cooking up something.
I think
know,
that
guys.
I think that Fractidus is going to be on standby. We've had a
I
lot
hope
of
so.
Fractidus
I've
across
seen
the
enough of
entire
them.
2.0 arc. I think
They-
it'd be good if this update didn't have any real
Bring
mention
them
of
That's gonna
back
be
in 2.8
Galbrainer.
or something. Yeah.
That's gonna be Galbrainer because like they wanted Cartethiya to release the Threnodian. They want her to gain power, so they'll come back when that happens.
What do we even think she is? I was saying to my chat, I'm like, is she like some kind of Threnodian hunter? Like, because she's literally just after the Threnodian, like killing.
No, man, she was hired by Christoforo. He paid with the goddamn tier, and she's gonna come after Cartethiya as a mercenary to kill her for a bounty. That is definitely what's gonna happen in 2.7. I have no idea. We have no idea about that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, everyone
I
just
guess,
went
I guess
quiet
we gotta,
and we're like,
we
yeah.
gotta think a little
Nah.
bit about what that tier is going to do. It is the essence of the Threnodian, right? That's what the tier is like supposed to be, like the distilled, concentrated essence. So yeah, I guess we just gotta find out more. We'll probably get a hint or two, across the 2.6 quests about what that's gonna be.
I find it interesting too. Like we saw in that trailer they released last week of Phrolova doing something with the tier. So obviously she's not dead, right? But
yeah, like her physical body might be
like
dead.
behind her.
We don't know how
and
much
then-
of that is truth, though.
Yeah.
Like we don't know if what we're seeing is like
'Cause,
actually
like,
things that are going to happen, or
That's
kind of
the thing
reference
too, because
to.
that trailer was like half like showing things that happened already, and then like things that are gonna happen. So we don't know if that was like previous or
They like to
the
tease us.
current. Yeah.
Because
I don't care.
Yeah,
I like that. They're not just showing us like the thing I had wrong with Honkai Star Rails live streams is they literally fucking spoiled the entire fucking quest in every live stream. I was like, bruh, like what is the point?
That's
not the Honkai style
that's
thing.
the Hoyo. That's the Hoyo
Yeah,
model.
that's the
It's so-
Hoyo way.
so
Unless
They
you
just
literal.
boss
talk about
fight
quests
too.
and all the live streams. That's it.
But with the way Kuro does it, it's like they just leave you with more questions than you had before you even went in. So like I love that they do that with their trailers.
Yeah, it actually gives you a reason to play it, not just watch the fucking cutscenes. Like,
Yeah,
it
think
whets
the-
your
Almost
appetite.
like it's as intended to be a teaser trailer,
The funny thing is that you can watch the like all the cutscenes from like one of the Hoyo games and their updates, and then compare it to the live stream, and you're like, wait,
you missed
we already
like
saw
30
like
seconds.
90.
Maybe.
We already saw like
Yeah.
90% of this during the live stream.
Yeah.
So what's the point of actually playing it since we already saw it?
And then they show you
Sit
the
there
boss
for
fight
8
and explain
hours
every
and Stare
mechanic.
at the back of Trailblazer's head. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
That's
also look at the black screen and white texts, of course. I forgot about
true. And don't
All
forget
right,
the
all
red
right.
text now.
All right, enough shade to the worst games. That's our thoughts on the story. Anything else that's really top of mind when we think about like the story trailer, all of that? I guess the thing is that the discussion is going to be something that's naturally going to be super incomplete. We know they're on a hunt. We know they're doing all of that, and we know that something bad is supposed to happen, but we don't really know what it is. But we all know that like that Venom looking motherfucker. Like that's clearly Venom coded, right? The new
Am
boss.
I the only one that's getting sick and tired of the Thundering Memphis design of these bosses?
Yeah.
Really? That one looked like very unique to me. It almost looked
I
like
don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't see
got
enough of it. And it was
tentacles
kind
and
of
shit.
quick.
like
It
bro
just
looks
looks
like
weird.
bro's like skinny. He looks like a JoJo character, like all like fucking like this and shit. Like
Yeah.
Really, I
like,
was
like
thinking about
posing and
different
shit.
things.
Bro's thinking
Oh
about
my
hentai.
Oh my god.
Of
Yeah,
course,
we'll
Glavis.
see. The boss
Hear
fight,
me out, man.
the boss fight looked pretty interesting.
Okay.
Oh wait, does Glaive need his medication? His horny medication?
right,
What's
The neurons fight again.
he got, I was about to, I heard him
His
say hear me
avatar's
out.
geeking out, bro. His avatar's eyes are just.
I
fucking
heard him
freaking
say hear me out, and you already know what that means.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What? Are we gonna talk about it? I'll be happy to.
God.
You are the only one wanting to talk about it.
On that
buddy.
note, I'm going to the bathroom.
What?
Like
You
actually,
made the
like,
old Maguna leave even with that comment. That's crazy.
wait,
That's impressive.
he's not joking. What an amazing time. All right, so that'll be the story part of the live stream. All right, now I think it's time for us to start talking a little bit about. Why not?
Oh, boy.
Let's start talking about we talked a little bit about the events. Why don't we get into those? I think we got a tower defense one. We got a bunch of the exploration things, kind of like the traditional stuff that's going to be in the patch. But I know there's like another sort of like game mode-y one that I feel like I'm missing. I might go back to the live stream to like
There was
double check.
the one with like the
Is it shown
moons for
on the-
Iuno that gives buffs or something.
Yes, exploration buffs.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're kind of like forcing you to do it. Well, not forcing you, but you can do it once a day and you get
Yeah.
a certain buff for that day. But if you do
Yeah,
it
'cause
all
don't
at the
they
same
reset?
time, they'll override each other. But you just know everyone's going to do it all at once. Like people, people. I really wonder like what those buffs are and if they're trying to encourage people to play around with it. Like, hey, come play the game, come try it out, come have a bit of fun. I wonder if they're fun buffs.
It'll probably just be some loose shit like, okay,
Yeah.
you'll get like double materials drops from like, mining or like double mat drops from like, nitpicking for like an hour or something like that every day.
Like you could just travel faster or something like that, like twice.
Yeah, or like
constantly.
25% movement speed,
Yeah.
2x collection, stuff like that.
There's the returnee event too.
Oh yeah,
So
it is.
yeah.
yeah,
A
the-
referral, yeah.
You have to have
Glorious.
friends for that, which a lot of gacha players don't have.
Who's gotten a single primo? Who's gotten a sorry, not primo? Who's gotten a single asteroid from any of those returnee events? Raise your hands.
Never.
never in any game.
I don't have friends. Sorry.
Damn, even we can't get that shit. So yeah, I'm not sure how many regular players are getting that stuff. I don't really count the returnee events. I feel like there are at least like
No.
three people on the globe who are actually getting the full rewards.
Well,
for
Just a
that was
formality
more-
at that point.
That was more with regards to Cap talking about motivating people to log in every day for the moon buff thing. So I was saying more like that along with the returnee event. They're really trying to motivate people to come back and play and to play more frequently and regularly.
Yeah,
So-
I think that like 2.5 definitely is one of the more dry patches for sure. No new hologram, no new
What wasn't there a new
sorry,
hologram?
no new combat events. No, there was no hologram.
This was
for
the
2.5.
first patch, I think, the entire time where I did the story and did absolutely fuck all, nothing.
Oh,
else.
2.5. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to
did similar.
2.6 because I was like, I swear they announced one, right?
I did Tower Adversity, I think, and Whimpering Race. That was it.
Yeah,
The current
and
2.5
add in a
event,
new,
pleasure event
like,
is ass.
2 new floors. Right?
Mhm.
not too much stuff in there, right? But in 2.6, we're getting just a straight up just raw dog 20 pull.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's-
just
feels good.
10 limited weapon, 10 limited banner pulls, just out of nowhere, right at the end. Yeah, I guess that to me sort of like dispels a lot of like the rumors, right, that people have been having about Wuthering Waves going down in like pulls. It's like, oh, you guys were just in like the honeymoon phase when it comes to this game. Now you're going to be getting like Hoyo levels of income, right? Like 650, 60, 70 pulls a patch. But I think that like us getting like this 20 pull after a bit more of like a drier patch like 2.5 where there weren't as many is basically just like the confirmation, right, that Wuba just has a fuck ton of fucking pulls.
Yep.
I don't really know what else to say. I'm pretty sure they're going to be at least like 100 plus during this patch, counting those, and that's just a lot, right?
You could argue that there might be a reason why they're just giving a fuck ton of pulls because both these characters are like really cool. And
Yeah, they're
Can we
must
talk about how
pulls.
they're
The
running
way that-
Shorekeeper,
the way that
unskippable.
Carlota, and fucking Augusta?
lots of reruns.
Yeah,
and
there's
the
a
way
lot of
War is
reruns.
going
Oh, there's a
with, like,
Shorekeeper?
team building and weapons
Like,
being
what
more
the
important.
fuck?
It's
Yeah.
I wanted to point
yeah.
out something also. I wanted to point out that this is the first time as well that we get 2 reruns at the same time. And according to a lot of people that are complaining about the fact that there is so many things to choose from, I think
That's
that is
why is that a complaint? That doesn't make
Yeah, I
sense.
Why is that a
to me.
complaint?
Like,
You
that
get to
never
choose
makes
what you
sense to
want.
me.
Guys,
Me
it's
neither.
just like the anniversary. Solon Lee actually has a gun pointed at your head, and you had to pull on all
Everyone.
10 of the anniversary
That's true.
banners, or you were going to get your Wuthering Waves account
Yeah.
deleted.
It's the
That's
same thing with like Hog Star Rail. Like I never cared that they have like 4 reruns. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
More choices.
Yeah, just
good.
more
That's
variety.
it.
It's I think it's different depending on the rerun schedule of the game. You know in HSR that like if a character reruns, there are so many fucking units in that game that
Mhm.
because they release 2 characters every patch, they're gonna rerun
Yeah.
again in like 30 years.
Or you have
right-
like a Shenhe incident like in Genshin where it takes like 2 years or whatever to get a character to
More.
rerun.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Shenhe is only good because of Skirk right now in this specific instance. Because before that, she wasn't even that used, even in Riotous teams. But who am I to say? I don't play that anymore, so my opinion is invalid anymore. It doesn't matter my opinion now.
I think the main thing is that Wuthering Waves seems to have really, really frequent reruns. I think like it's just it
Mhm.
seems like some of the older characters seem to be the ones that are a bit more delayed. Think like your Yinlins, your Jians, your Shang Liaos. It seems like the newer ones that have come out at the very least seem to be very, very, very available. Especially Shorekeeper. She last ran in 2.2, guys.
Yeah, I think it's her second time rerunning.
And even for new players, you can like pick her as well.
Yeah,
so she's always there.
It's just like at this point, it seems like it's almost impossible not to have her unless you've been intentionally like planning your pulls to not be able to get her. I think that's. Does Age not have Shorekeeper?
I listen. Okay.
Oh, 7.
Okay. The reason I don't have Shorekeeper is because for the most part, I just pull for characters I like. I don't care about meta. Yes, I have suffered from not having Shorekeeper, but I don't care.
Wait, you don't like Shorekeeper?
I actually I am a very vocal disliker of Shorekeeper's patch from 1.3, I think, because I felt like the writing. I felt like the writing was subpar to me. I just didn't enjoy it, and yeah. So I just have no attachment to Shorekeeper as a character, so I don't really want to pull her. So I just have it, and so it's a little bit rough in some of the gameplay, but it's nice because a lot of the newer characters actually have been releasing in teams that don't require her as much, versus in other games where sometimes you have this character that's super versatile, like the ultimate support, right? So, but oh my god. But because the recent characters and the team comps and the kits have been more specific to like DPSs, because I know we've discussed this before where they're starting to kind of release characters. Yeah, like more mono attribute and more like releasing characters for a specific DPS kind of thing. It is becoming a lot less of an issue for me from not having Shorekeeper. She's still amazing and obviously more versatile, but yeah, like I do have to pull more, but I also am just like giga attached to all the new characters because the writing is so good now. So to me, it's less about I need Shorekeeper for the meta and more I want to pull all of these characters because I love them, and then because I end up pulling them because I have no self-control, I have more team comps. So
yeah, and Iuno apparently is going to have some healing as well, and I think some people said she has. I don't know if it's healing and shielding. But yeah, if she has shielding too, then that's even like more sustained, right? More sustained options. And the more characters like her, Brant, Cantarell that come out, the less you actually do need Shorekeeper.
Yeah.
Right?
There's more characters that do like more things with their kit, right? Like Iuno has she does different things depending what like phase her moon is in. So like every character isn't just like a one-trick pony anymore. Like more characters can do more things for a team.
Wait a minute. Iuno is Aero. She provides healing, and she also provides shielding. So I guess we can just say rip Genshin, right? Because Genshin did all of that, and she was also Aero and Gauntlets as well.
Well,
and I don't think.
Okay, but who used Genshin?
It's not rest in peace right now.
I have an S6 one. I would let you know right now. Okay.
Was that willingly?
I still don't use her.
Yeah, it was a rest in peace back in like version 1.1 or 1.2. Yeah.
Actually, the helicopter build was pretty good with Mortefi. I'm gonna bring it to the new floors. Okay.
Yeah, to use it as a Jinsei support. Yeah, I guess that's truly an option if you literally have nothing fucking else to use.
I'm gonna be honest. Shorekeeper right now is honestly pretty irrelevant too, because like the last couple Tower of Adversities, I have literally, dude, they're making these characters so strong. I've clapped the fucking boss in like 30 seconds. So it's like I don't even need to heal. So, unless they make them harder I don't know. I don't need what maybe with the 2 new floors that they added, which I'm sure we'll talk about later. Yeah, I don't know. Lately Tower Verse has been so easy. You don't even need to use a healer.
Well, I mean, it could also just be you've gotten better at the game too, so you're just dodging everything.
No, Cartethiya and you can't deny Cartethiya and fucking Carlota are just stupid broken.
He just
Cartethiya still solos the Hazard Towers.
Cartethiya solos it.
They're pretty easy to use characters, I would say. Yeah, other characters you got to have like some more input, but yeah, with Carlotta the enemy's frozen half the fucking time.
Yeah,
so
they messed up with that character.
I love it.
Thing.
Yeah,
baby
and then
mode.
With Cartethiya, you have 50,000 health. So yeah, dying on her is a little bit hard as well. All right, I guess we're already in the middle of the topic. Oh, by the way, Ethan joined. I think he touched down. I think he touched down a while ago. And managed to make his way here for the call. But yeah, new end game. I guess that's a topic that we can talk about. There's gonna be 2 new floors added to the TOA. I believe the total rewards are 100 asteroid, 120 of like the blue Doritos that you use in the store to, buy stuff like tuners and everything, and probably like 100,000 credits. How we feeling?
It didn't say much about the stamina consumption, but I'm pretty sure it's instead of being 5 and 5, it's gonna be like the left and the right.
I doubt it. I doubt that.
It's gonna be 5 and 5.
It's gonna be 5 and 5, and it's gonna be 2 teams.
They very vaguely explained it. Did you guys notice? Were they saying that like you don't need to do the earlier stages anymore? They fucking worded that so weird.
Yeah. I think it's
waste, right? For that one, it's for endgame mode in general. It's like when you full clear the previous, or like when you clear up to a certain point from the previous mode, rather than forcing you to go through all of the easy levels again, they just auto clear the easy levels, so you only do the really hard ones, like the last 3 or what.
Oh, so you're only doing the full stage? Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
ZZZ could never.
True.
Oh my God! Playing that game Shiyu defense, and then going to Shiyu defense 4, 5, 6. Good fucking God!
What, you don't like Jane Doe miasma?
No, that's floor 7. That's fine.
Oh
right?
shit!
It wasn't fine, but like you got to do Shiyu defense 4, 5, and 6, and like those take like 4 minutes each.
Yep.
They take like 3 to 4 minutes each because of how much HP the fucking monsters have. Brother, it's add that feature to fucking ZZZ, please. Add it to ZZZ.
Or just don't play ZZ, you save yourself.
I have a feeling that Syntonis doesn't like Hoyoverse games. I don't know. I might be getting the wrong impression.
Hey, that's
here.
the one thing.
No, me and him are actually.
He's number one. He's number one Zealous creator.
No. Me, him, Legions, and Glaive. We're actually doing a Stygian Onslaught run tonight around 7 p.m. EST. So
there's a specific thing I want you to do.
Oh yeah, we're speed running. We're pulling a Rene. We're speed running Stygian Onslaught on
500 motherfuckers. I bet you I can clear it first solo. $500 by the way.
Yeah, but we're all making new Genshin Impact accounts and seeing how long it takes us to clear Stygian Onslaught.
Brother, you got to get through Sumeru first.
I'll see you guys in 2050.
I would rather
you guys have no lives.
My nuts through glass.
Wait, so do you guys think this new 2 floors is actually going to be
harder?
I don't want to say harder because like I low key I think the patch is great. Like I think it was an 8, but I do think that like the game like Augusta and Iuno just look so fucking good. But I'm like, dude, I hate Wiwa, and I know we're getting 2 floors, but that's a monthly reset. Like, do you think that's enough? Because
I
was
just gonna say the no combat events for 2 patches in a row feels really bad.
It's a little rough.
I guess you could say the tower defense is one, but not really.
Do you think they're cooking
the tower defense? I wish you could attack the enemies in the tower defense itself as well. Like anyone ever play like Sanctum or Sanctum 2?
Or like
that's what I thought. If we could do something like that, something like that would be like most sick. We had to get involved.
like Gears 2 as well. Like you put the shit down,
and
then you go fight. I think the tower defense shit looks dope. I just feel like we had a tactical hologram boss rush before. We've had the other fucking event in 2.4. Like, I mean, like, I'm not asking for anything crazy. I just think like rotating like one of those every 2 patches or like.
Am I the only one that liked
the best events?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that liked the card game? Like, I thought that it was fun.
Oh,
No, it was cool.
Oh, no, that was
Everyone liked it.
I hope
solid, right?
I hope they bring it back and evolve it.
But this is the thing,
could do
right?
that
Peaks
too.
of Prestige was in 2.4, and they also had like Virtual Crisis and all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm just still absolutely baffled by the fact that we just haven't reran the co-op hologram event yet. with
Yeah,
the new
like
fucking,
that was the best
like,
event in the game.
put in the Kelpie, put in Arsenosa, like,
And
just
now
put
Lady
in,
of the Sea, you know?
yeah,
like
all these new enemies. Just make it the hologram event, and then just like, it's so easy. Everyone loves playing it. Nobody, I don't think anyone dislikes it because you could just do it solo as well. It's like it's
I
great.
did it
like,
solo. It was
content
more
for the
fun that way.
community and everything. It's
It was
just I
harder.
don't know.
Well, you have
why
no friends, so it makes sense.
That's true.
Okay.
They're just
Your mom is
they're
my
just
only
like,
friend.
They're just not.
Well, my mother actually died a couple years ago, so evidently you have no friends. So that stands to reason.
Oh God.
Is-
Irrefutable,
do you guys-
irrefutable
do you guys-
comeback.
Do you guys both need to? Do you guys need to have a conversation one-on-one with each other outside? I feel like
sexual. Why'd you make that sound so sexual?
Do you want invited?
Do you guys
Saints?
need
Is
a
that what
room?
you're alluding to?
Do you guys need a
You
room?
wanna watch?
Roast jealous.
Do you
Elsewhere?
want us to pull up the cup chair?
Do you need us to give you a free membership to our OnlyFans? Is that it?
Yeah, man, I think you guys should just play the co-op hologram event together. I feel like, honestly, bringing it back to WUA, if the co-op hologram event was around, we wouldn't have these fucking conversations.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't have two middle-aged men flirting on my podcast with each other.
Who the fuck you call middle aged, bro? Just because I'm bald?
Oh, you're right. You're Graham. You're Ung. You're Ung. You're not middle aged, bro. It's Ung now.
Thank you. I like the Unk title. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, I do think though it's just silly. Like I feel like realistically, a lot of people hate WUA after this. Oh, I hate WUA as well. 0 out of 10 patch. 7 out of 10.
Not
I
7?
feel like right now WUA's shit, but whatever. Put that aside. Eventually they'll fix it. The monthly resets of like, hey, I do TOA in a month, and then I do WUA in a month. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. Like, I want to pull both of them in their weapons, but I'm like, bro, that is like so much money just to do TOA and a hologram. If they could just put in their previous events, I'm not even asking for anything fucking new. Doesn't need to be permanent. You got to fucking rotate them. I think it'd be perfect. I really do.
That's the problem with like the updates, right? With TOA having the two new like towers. It's a whole new team. It's a whole new team you have to invest in. That's more characters to pull. That's really the problem here. Whether they make it, if they make it that and more difficult, that's two things. We've increased the amount of investment you need and the difficulty as well. That's going to be an issue. So it's definitely,
But
more characters, more pulling.
Do we think with the auto clearing the early stages, that means we don't have to use characters on that stages? Because they didn't really explain shit.
So you can essentially think about it this way, right? You right now in the TOA effectively only need 2 teams to clear it anyways, because you kind of run like your B team, right? Your B team DPS is like you can literally get like a level 60 guy and go solo the first floor, no issues. And so those are the ones that are going to be auto completed, right? The ones that you're using like bum characters on anyways. And so I guess the thing is for tenured accounts that have like a level 70 Calcharo that can just clear all the floors, or you just have more than like like more than 2 DPSs, you will need a third team, right? Because you'll have 8-8, then 5-5, and then another 5-5, right? In the third floor. But I guess the thing is that you'll be building an entire additional team for incrementally the same exact thing as 100 asteroid, right? And then all the blue Doritos and stuff. And so it is, I think the cost of not having a third team is literally like so low relative to like other end game modes where, it's like an entirely new one, and then you feel like you need specific characters to even be able to clear it on the baseline difficulties, like fucking Stygian Onslaught. This is like probably going to be an end game where it's not going to feel like you need a certain unit, because none of the TOA resets have ever felt like that. And so if it's just like 100 additional asteroid plus the Doritos, all of that, 100k credits, it's like, okay, the rewards at a baseline aren't even that massive anyways.
Yeah.
And a whole new team for 100 more asteroid, it's like not having that third team, I
Yeah.
don't feel like it's going to be like a fucking game-breaking thing.
Couldn't you
for a
say
lot of
people make that same argument for like Memory of Chaos in Honkai Star Out? Like, if you want to do floor 10, it's not that much more of a difference, right?
Well, you
But
don't need an additional team to do at Memory of Chaos.
No, but a lot of the time, the point being like the new characters is really the thing, isn't it? So I'm kind of I'm just comparing the value of what you get out of doing one more stage of an end game. That's really it.
That's the thing, right? Is you need the new characters in Honkai Star Rail to even complete the stage.
Mm.
These are 2 new stages added, and sure, it'll be an
Have they
issue,
still
right?
not
If it's
changed
like
that?
if like the new stages literally read, if you don't have Augusta, you deal 0 damage. That would be terrible, right? If that was in there. I don't think that the new TOA is going to be, if you don't have Augusta and Iuno, you can't do it.
Do you think that they're going to have different buffs for the second set of towers? Like, that's going to be important. Like who? Like, are we just going to have like 2 different attributes that are buffed for all of them for all 4 towers? If so, that might be an issue. If the last 2 towers are also more difficult, that might be something coming into play.
I think we just need to see like what the floors settings
Mhm.
are for the 2 new towers. I would imagine that they're probably going to be different. If they really wanted
so.
to make it as like least as low predatory as possible, they'd probably just make the last 2 floors like have no attribute.
Like they used to.
Yeah,
Do it like they used to before they made that
yeah,
change.
they probably just have like no modifier at all, and then go about it that way. So we'll just see.
I mean, the biggest issue was in 2.3, specifically with the Zani. I think that's the worst designed floor in Face. I think it was the second, or was it the first one? I think it was the first one in 2.3 with the Zani with the Spectre
I think it was
buff plus the PB buff. That was the worst it
100%.
got, right? And in my eyes, the fact that they afterwards they did kind of the same for Cartethiya, but at the same time also buffed other ARO units, kind of was better than the 2.3 one. So it does look like they are learning from their mistakes. But at the same time, people are doom posting WeWa because of the latest one, which I also agree that is also
I haven't
garbage,
done the latest
right?
one. Why is everyone so mad about the latest
Just
one?
don't do it, bro.
There's like
Just don't do
100. It's like 100-something percent HP inflation. So
Yeah.
like it's like
Oh.
basically Phrolova's a tier 0 unit. Everyone else is like tier 4.
Yep.
Like that's
Yeah.
basically how it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
But
and
at the same time, they kind of did the same. Like if you went to
I wanna do it right
not
now, right?
Arushu, what was it? Wuwa Flex? I don't know. Like the one that gets the trackings of the speedrunners. Like you would see a major difference in 2.3 of the damage that Zani does, and also for the people in the call that already have Zani, of course. And the fact that they did change that proves that they can fix when they mess up. And I hope that they do they do fix the mess up that they did in WeWa.
They've tried to do that in this patch, right? They added the burning waves, so the more you actually play, it's kind of like TOA in a weird way. The more that you play it properly and you have, you do your combat correctly, you get buffs quicker rather than at certain stages. So you're able to have buffs for longer.
We need to know.
There's
how
no
strong
burning
the-
waves in Infinite Torrents, so that only applies.
Is there not?
Wait, really?
Oh, that's
No,
ass.
Yeah, that's,
Okay, never mind. I changed my opinion.
That's a self-report. That's a bit of a self-report. Anyways,
I need it anyway. It's fine.
Not paying attention? Damn it, bro.
Hey, can I
Casual.
tell you something?
Casual.
I didn't even know burning waves was the thing until the live stream. Because I've literally just been clearing the shit so fast that I'm like,
I
wait,
think a
that's
lot of
thing,
people
chat?
is like that. They
I
just
didn't even know it was a
do the
thing.
characters, play the event. That's it.
Yeah, I literally didn't even know it was a thing.
I definitely know what Burning Waves is and what it does in the game mode that you guys are talking about.
Yes, AIDS. Yes, AIDS.
I know that. I know that shit. Yeah, of course.
Now I feel like I'm the only person on the call that knew how that mechanic worked. Anyways, let's go ahead and
Unk.
let's go ahead
That's
and
the only motherfucker.
yeah, I guess the final takeaway that I'll make on the matter, and then we could probably just move on, is I know Blazion's bringing up the whole 2.3 Zani thing. That wasn't even bad, because that 2.3 update where they had the floor buff that was 100% Spectral Frazzle amp, that basically meant that everybody else on the roster was clearing at like the same exact normal time, about a 1-minute clear in the middle tower, and then Zani was doing it in 20 seconds. This isn't like a situation where every other team in the game is not able to clear, and then only Zani's team clears at a regular time. It's Zani is literally clearing at like flash level speeds that no one else in the game has ever been able to do before. And then everyone else is just clearing as usual.
I like that. I think that's fun. That makes it interesting. Like feeling super powerful in a shield like tower, but also everyone else is doing just fine. It's fun.
Yeah, and
the
so
issue is when the towers start getting too much to those characters and they start ramping up the numbers, if that's a thing, of course, and the other characters aren't as good. But if they can clear as well, and those ones can feel like superheroes, yeah, sure, that's fine for me as well. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that was 2.3, right? And the idea and the hope is that the game does not go down the HSR route of have the newest character or somebody that really interacts with these buffs, or just go fuck yourself. That's kind of like how WeWa is right now, so hopefully they'll fix that. And it's just, having that in the TOA as well would be rough too.
So would you say that people who spend money and like have dupes of characters and shit, they're not going to be phased, but it's the free-to-plays that are really going to be struggling with Wuthering Waves and shit going forward?
Right now, I would say free-to-plays are probably not having a good time playing the game mode. They got to do some sweaty, outlandish shit to be able to get some reasonable.
Maybe that's why I haven't felt that.
What was high investment in characters these days? Like it's going that way.
I don't feel like you need
have
to
one
invest.
thing, man. Okay, Second.
Okay.
Second Joko, get out of my fucking chat room.
I was thinking to myself, I think WoWa is not the type of game that you need cons. Like I did the S6 for Shakona for jokes and giggles, but I feel like you don't need anything. Like of course you can get the weapon itself to complement the character, right? The best in stealth weapon. But other than that, I don't think you need to get any constellations at all on any limited character, actually.
Yeah, that's my recommendation. Don't just always go for S0 or 1 if you want to have the most fun with the game. But naturally, right, some people like on average for most people, but some people do like hitting big numbers, and I'm not gonna hold that against anybody.
Fucking pulling for S3 Carload and S3 Cartethiya because I don't even need to pay attention to mechanics.
Can't even play the game.
I just press buttons. Yeah.
I choose not to use my S6 characters. Like I'd rather not use them.
You should actually S6 the characters that you hate the most, because then you'll play them less.
Bro, turn the game into ZZZ, just a fucking button mashing simulator. How dare you?
I was thinking to myself about that. Like when I'm about to, for example, when you think about a character that is a DPS, I never want to think about getting any constellation. I prefer to get the constellation for the characters that I like that are not DPSs because of that. For example, Shakona. I think I'm the only motherfucker that is pulling the Pride Win numbers up of Shakona just because I can do whatever I want with DPS Shakona. But that's because I'm building her like no one else should be doing what I'm doing, But it's fun. It's a different playstyle, which is why I like it. But buffing it, like getting constellations for the DPS ones, it kind of ruins the fun of it because it's just a walk in the park. It's like the Camellia, right?
Yeah.
Like Camellia usually makes it so boring that you don't even play her,
Like Cartethiya, you can't even get to her Fleurdelys form.
Dude, I said that the last time I did TOA, I couldn't even do one rotation. I couldn't use her ult. The boss died before I did her ult.
That's basically
what the fuck? This is so stupid.
All right. So that'll be, I guess that's our kind of discussion on like endgame and some of the updates over there. What about general other quality of life that came out? Kind of like wrapping up this discussion over here.
Support for more GPUs.
Support for more GPUs, true. DLSS.
One-click collection.
They updated frame generation. Too. Thank God for the older PCs.
I have a question about that. Why the heck my computer that has the specs for the NVIDIA RTX, whatever. I did not have I didn't have the option in my computer, even if I had the specs for it. It was kind of
weird. Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in again?
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Factory reset.
Installing, like uninstalling and installing it.
Yeah, maybe next time I should put it on rice.
Your graphics card might not be as good as you thought. I remember this one guy back in the day. He made a video about how Septimont was like very poorly optimized. And he was trying to turn on ray tracing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it is unoptimized. It is bad.
But this is the thing. He was trying to turn on ray tracing with like 4K resolution on a 4060. He was trying to turn on ray tracing on a 4060.
This is why you get bullied. You're getting a Google Doc tonight.
You're getting a Google Doc tonight. It's game's fault.
Yeah. So
All
it's
right.
sometimes you just gotta actually know how good your graphics card is and what its true capabilities are. Just saying. No big deal though. No.
Quick,
You got the Unk card now. I'm gonna start calling you Unk too.
quick
What'd I
question. Did you guys touch on the flight already for quality of life? Because I was
Yeah, we could talk about.
We
more
talked
in
about
depth
it
briefly.
briefly, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sure. We can pick it up if you want.
No, I mean I just
I-
think it's fucking dope. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Do
actually.
you think?
Oh yeah, what were you say, Cap?
I was like,
What were
do
you
you
saying?
think they did it because they intended to, or because they heard how much people wanted it?
No, I
they
think
were
they had
done-
to do
they
it,
were-
bro.
Yeah,
Straight
I
up.
think they were
had
sick
to,
of
they
people
had to.
because they did that one comment too, where they were like, "Going forward, no more flying in other areas. There's
Yeah,
gonna be different
that's really
versions
important.
of it."
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was
I like
actually
that,
happy
though.
about that. I
Yeah.
hope
was gonna
they
say that.
they cook. Maybe they do mounts or underwater stuff or whatever. They do something.
I want
different.
cars in New Federation. That's what I want. I
Oh,
want
Oh,
drivable
that'd be
cars.
fun.
Sick.
Hoverboards, cars,
Like
some
walls.
shit.
That's
I don't know if I
Hey.
want cars because I'm gonna be honest. After playing Neverness to Everness,
Yeah, that was
fuck
shit, man.
cars,
And-
man.
It's the
Fuck
greatest
cars.
game of all
That game.
time. It's a great fucking beta.
Terrain bikes
This
or
shit was
something, hovercraft,
fucking
something.
boring.
Like,
Maybe you just need
Hey,
better
hey,
cars.
if I cannot run over NPCs with the car, I don't want
Yeah,
cars
it's-
in
no,
Lua.
fuck
Bonus
that.
points.
I guess
Mounts would be
I
cool,
guess
though.
Gateo's not going to be very happy with you guys later. Come on, guys. What is
You mean the guy that
Go.
plays the dead game still, Tower Fantasy? Yeah, true.
I
Wait,
actually.
we were riding like the Griffin in the trailer, right? Maybe we could.
yeah,
Mhm.
I want
maybe we
that.
could be riding like
I feel like
mounts.
that's
Yeah,
a
I would
story
love a
cutscene.
mount.
Awesome.
I feel like that's a
Imagine-
story cutscene.
I mean, shit. We see the Azure Premilia Chinese CBT with the mounts, and it looks really good, man. I would
Yeah,
love
take
to
a
see that
page out
more.
of that.
Yeah, it looks really
Writable
good.
echoes, maybe.
I don't know, like sci-fi mounts though. I
The
think would
first
be, like,
one's
cool.
got to be Laura Lee for reasons.
You
Okay.
fucking owner.
Oh.
Grow up. Grow up. We're having
How
a
many
professional
Unistrikes have we
discussion.
had in this
What-
podcast? 5?
We're having a
You
fucking.
know what's funny? You know what's funny? I
Chad knows
really,
I'm right.
I really was thinking about what can I say about Legions, and then I searched up his YouTube channel, and I saw the
Tutor?
way he reacted to Iuno, and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect clip. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
the
put
Yeah, that
thumbnail
was
is-
definitely a neuron activation moment. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yep.
They stun locked my ass with that foot.
Wait, so you guys touched on flight, and then my last question was: did you touch on the new ecosystem of like the battleground shit? Because I have a piece. I have a thought about that. I don't know if anyone feels the same way. Like, you know how you get the 10 echoes a day for free?
Oh, the nightmare
yeah.
I like it.
verification, you mean, right?
I like
nightmares.
it.
Yeah. Why
love
is
it.
why is it not added in the box? Is it only 10 a day?
So, from what I've seen, it's because it's only nightmares
Yeah.
that are in that. And so a
Oh.
lot of people are like, why can't you just make it farmable in a task field? It's because they're nightmare echoes, I believe. That's
Mhm.
pretty much the only reason why.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Is there a
honestly.
way to get non-nightmare echoes for that set yet, or no? Or for the
so,
old set?
so what
No.
they've done is they've like sort of in the back end for some of the older echoes, they've added the new sets to them.
Mhm.
And so there are
Okay.
like things like the chop and like a couple of like the fairy fire one, whatever
Yeah.
the thing is, like little thing.
Yeah.
It got the new they got the new Lost Dreams set, Phrolova set added to them afterwards. And that's probably going to happen to the 2 new pieces that are coming out. Some 1 cost, some 3 cost echoes are going to get the new sets added to them.
Okay. I mean, that's not
I
so
hope
bad then.
so. I hope that what they can do is like if the echoes are from like a specific element. Imagine if the element is electro, and you are opening the boxes given by the gladiators because it's an electro. It has odds of appearing. Maybe that's not the case. I think it's not the case because it's nightmare still, so you can't get it from that.
The Nightmare Echoes probably can pop from those boxes. I think the main boxes that they're talking about are the Elusive Realm weekly thing bosses.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
We can
basically
select.
redeem those
Mhm.
for any tacit field. I think that
Yeah,
what
I was
they're
thinking
doing
about those
is-
ones from the gladiator set because
Yeah,
those
I
are
don't-
like specific element.
Yeah. I think the thing that they're trying to do is for the 3-piece sets, they're all going to be like Nightmare Echoes, and all of the 3-piece sets are supposed to be from those fields. And in reality, right, they are theoretically a lot easier to farm. I think they're just really frustrating on like a introductory basis. I think that the more casual you are with the game, the less you care about the Nightmare Echoes,
Yeah.
because it's like you don't really like care as long as you eventually like get your stuff
You're getting
upgraded.
10.
Yeah.
that you
Yeah,
can
I'll say
take
the only
each
annoying
time.
The
thing
amount
is
is 10.
I'll say
Yeah,
the
they
only
won't
annoying
spend
thing is
for
not
that.
being able to build the characters the first day.
Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
just like, well, I farmed my daily thing of Nightmare Echoes, and I gotta wait till
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's the only thing I
Yeah,
just
so,
thought.
the-
Like,
so the thing with Nightmares is you can't pre-farm,
Yep.
and you can't like spend wave plates or a lot of resources to farm. And so yeah, basically the more casual you are, the less of a bother it is. So
Yeah.
it's just chill for them because they get to, just get 10 without basically doing anything like actually like stressful
but
or
at
like
least you
meaningful.
spend those wave plates. You can still have them be useful, like spend them on boss mats or something that come out on the patch day, if you, I guess. But
Well, I
Okay.
mean, you still would need the tuners to
Yeah.
tune the echoes you get anyway, so you're still doing tacit fields.
Yeah, that's
so
the only thing that's just like disconnecting my mind. I feel like again, I haven't built Phrolova, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but if my understanding of it was they added those echoes like you said, but it's in the overworld, I just feel like that's super tedious because maybe you can get on like one of 4 sets. So I feel like there should eventually be some sort of alternative. I'm not gonna fucking complain about it now because it's like whatever.
it's like
it's not that big of a
fantasies. They
deal.
updated that, didn't they? Why can't they have the last reward be like a nightmare box or something like that on the very
Hey,
last stage?
Freaking 1 a week or some shit. But again, I
Yeah.
don't think I think overall it's a solid system with a really solid foundation. I think it's just that like again, you sit there and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like
it's like,
I agree.
okay,
I think they should make it
10.
farmable somehow.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind
Yeah,
them
they should.
having that as long as there's a way for me to waste stamina if I want to keep farming it. Because I
Yeah.
don't want to grind it for a week to be able to build the characters.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, they should just turn into a tacit field after you
Yeah.
farm them one
After.
time a day. Like, just turn it into a respawning tacit field and then have it give tubes and tuners too. Like, at this point, it's sort of just like, brother, if I want to farm another set, like, it's like somewhat in a lot of ways actually easier. It just, I know it's like free. I know it's free, but most people, when they get to a certain investment in their account, they're just doing 2 tacit fields anyways, because there's really nothing else to spend anything on.
Yep.
That's
And
literally
it's
the only
like,
thing I waste my
yeah,
stamina
you
on.
get more echoes doing 2 tacit fields a day.
So basically,
and
it's
so-
only an issue if
Unless-
you are farming non-stop on the overworld, because that way there is a difference. So basically,
I think it's an issue for 90. I think the experience for 99% of like late game players is literally worse, which is kind of the problem, because you get more echoes just logging in, doing a 2x tacit field claim twice. You get like 18, 19, 20 echoes from that, right? And you spend your 240 wave plates, whatever. For Nightmare Purification, you get like 7 to 10. And you do it once a day. So you're like, your echo income is like halved. You didn't spend any wave plates, but it's also like, you kind of wish you could.
Yep.
Right? And so it's just a feels bad moment if you're tenured
Especially
in
if
the
you
game.
Pre-farmed everything else for the character, and that's literally the only thing left that you have that you need is just the echoes for the characters. And you're like, well, I guess I can't play with this character that I just spent all my money on pulling. Now I just have to wait
It's
to
just
pull.
another method of retention,
think-
right? Log in every day. Log in
Yeah.
every day. Make sure you do
Which I
it, because
hate.
if you don't, you're actually screwed. Like you're genuinely screwed in upgrading your character.
I have a question though, because
If
you know,
if
like how
use
some.
a-
Oh no, you.
Oh, sorry. I was just reading something for chat. If you use a food buff, you get 12 to 17. No, you don't. You still are up to literal RNG. You could use the food buff and still get 7.
I got 5 more extra defense rolls today, chat.
Like, guys, like using the food buff does not guarantee that you're suddenly going to triple the number you're going to get. You could still just get the same exact amount. And you want to know what else is awful? You used your 30-minute food buff for like a Nightmare Purification that takes you literally 1 minute.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing for the other 29? It's
exactly.
like
And then I want to cut you off, Age. I'm so sorry. I just want to get this up before I forget it. I think their design philosophy on it was, let's give these re-rollers a fucking reason to exist. You only have 9 to 10 echoes that you could use. You get a defense 1 cost and a spectro 3 cost on like a havoc set, and you're like, fuck me, and that's why those things exist. I feel like that's their thing.
Counterpoint.
100%.
Counterpoint to that. You're making the rerollers have a reason to exist, but at the same time, the wave plates, the yellow things that you're saving, that you wanted to use to get even more stamina, it's going to be useless because you're going to have a limit per day. So technically speaking, you're making one be useful and the other one be useless.
I
at the
think
same
yellow
time.
is always going to be useful, though, right? Like you could
No,
still
because
use it for other things.
it's the same amount that you can farm every
All
day.
right. I feel like we're getting a little bit too
Right.
granular with the farming topic
Right.
over here. I think we're all right. Any other topics that we want to talk about for like quality of life?
Oh, I mean, sorry, I have like one last thing to say about the farming topic before. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't all of the newer sets only 3 pieces required to use it? So then don't you technically need less echoes from the new set as well? So maybe this is kind of them trying to find a way to balance, okay, we're going to start using these sets that are more flexible, but then also we need like a way to maybe like limit people from farming it since it's more flexible to be built.
Yeah.
So that could be another
believe
thing.
With the Phrolova one, for an example, there was a problem with that because there was only like 1 3 cost on there. On that you could get from that the daily thing.
Yeah, but
and,
the thing, even
there
if there's
wasn't
only
a 4 cost.
even
I
if there's
think.
only 1 3 cost, the thing is that you can use like a 3 cost from one of the older sets.
Other sets, yeah.
Yeah, and then you do like double 1 cost, right? And double or like 1 3 cost, 1 1 cost, and then like the 4 cost from the new set. And then you have like a lot more flexibility that way. And I guess the thing is, if you have god rolls of other pieces, for example, right? Augusta is probably going to use the set that shields because she fucking has a shield. And that means that your Zhang Liao pieces that are fucking cracked from the old 1.0 Void Electro Thunder, whatever it's called, right? You can use those pieces on your Augusta. And imagine you have 2 giga cracked 3 costs. Those were the hardest ones to get before. Not that hard nowadays, right? And then you use those, and all you got to farm is the 2 1 cost of the 4 cost, right? So it's just like all of that. And I guess the thing is that it does actually reward the older players kind of significantly as well. Because let's be honest here, right? Most people have a pretty cracked Zhang Liao set because that dude was given out for free and he was like pretty fucking strong. So yeah, most people are only going to need 3 pieces for their Augusta.
What about
All
Iuno, for
hail
example?
loadout system.
Bro, the loadout system is actually useful now.
Yeah,
when it was
I mean-
when it was
The
first
management
introduced,
is
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really use it that often because there was only one set you were using and nobody really shared pieces.
Yep.
But now we have pieces that are actually being shared. So
Well, if you remove the save button for the loadouts, I think it could get a little bit better. Personally.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I just
Yeah.
I think they should just copy Genshin. I feel like that just
They should auto-generate it for us and then not let us actually move the pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably be the best. That would be
take away the
for
pieces from
professionals.
other characters for one character's kit.
And you
They should
shouldn't
just
have
fucking-
like global loadouts either, just for one character. That'd be good.
They should just
All right.
EOS. Girlfest sucked. Like, fucking
You're just saying that because you
You
weren't
invited?
invited. Let's be real.
no, I was invited. I had work that day. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a
We're all
personal
invited.
invitation
We're
from
all-
Solomon
we all
himself, right?
Why is everyone
We all did.
invited, bro?
Handwritten
Oh,
letter.
hey,
All right, so we have been on call for almost an hour and 30 minutes. I think it's time to wrap ourselves up.
God
Anything we
bless.
missed? Any sort of like last conversational topics that we really wanted to get to?
One tap click, one tap,
Sabrina.
one tap collect. They finally added it.
Yes.
They finally added
amazing.
it.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Damn
man.
it.
At long last.
Did they
8
also
months too late.
Did they also add a new 4-star weapons to the battle pass?
What?
I didn't see
were
that.
those last batch? Hunter's ground. I'm looking at the update page and I see it on there.
They
and I
got
remember
new
that on the live
weapons.
stream.
Wait, they have stuff that they didn't
Hunters-
announce on here?
Hunter's
say-
Growl series. I don't know if
Where?
that's old or new.
Does it
It's
say
on
what
the,
it is?
No,
the-
no, they do have a new They do have a new BP weapon series that they did not
Yeah.
announce.
Where is
That's
it?
crazy.
Glaive linked it in chat, I believe.
Yeah, it's called
earlier in the
Hunter's
Discord.
Growl series.
We'll
Oh,
see if they're
yeah,
any
that-
good or not.
Hunter's Growl.
I wonder if there's going to be a
mad they
single
forgot
one with
that-
crit rate.
I'm kind of mad they forgot that weapon skins exist in this game.
Yeah,
they had
true.
they did that once and then never again. Got it.
It's good for the 4-star weapons, but I feel like they cook so hard with the like, bro, Augusta's weapon is fucking
Yeah, they
insane.
look pretty good.
Like,
I don't think
I
it
couldn't even
matters
imagine
because most of
putting
the
it.
time we are not even watching, looking at the weapons because the characters have their own specific weapons, so
I
you
was
don't
gonna
even
say that.
see
Yeah.
the weapon that they have equipped.
Dude, seeing
Yeah.
Augusta's weapon break apart though when she fights is
Oh
sick.
my
Mm-hmm.
god!
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fire.
Yeah, I think that's the only other thing we didn't touch on was just the battle pass weapon, but we have no information on.
Yeah,
what
we
they
got
are.
no
We don't know
information on
about-
what they do.
We don't know if there's any crit rate or crit damage.
That's gonna be a
one or
fun
anything.
post.
Low
Yeah.
attack, double defense, bad. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Not fun
HP.
battle
Don't
pass.
forget HP.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, I guess that's that, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fun conversation, been a fun
7
chat.
out of
I
10.
feel like we got some pretty good representation on all the sides, some pretty good input overall. Hopefully, it's been an enjoyable discussion for everyone else here as well. But yeah, I guess that's
It
that.
was all right, I guess. I feel like I brought the glow.
7 out of 10.
I brought the glow.
I will say
Yeah, 7 out of
the
10.
mood went down as soon as Ethan joined. I don't know what was.
Fuck you! I brought the real talking point. I brought the negativity. All you motherfuckers. Blade is gonna make a video tomorrow. Wuthering Waves. Koro devs finally listened. We got Flight back into the game. I love you, Glaive.
Glaive
What?
looks
I
like
don't
he's-
sound like that.
When you make your
Glaive's-
videos.
Glaive's avatar looks like it's crying. It's been looking like that for the past like hour, to be honest.
Oh, because I was like laying back. I was just listening to you guys.
Bro's just
I'm just happy
vibing.
to be here.
For sure. All right. Well, I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll
Appreciate you,
see
Sam.
all of y'all later. Thanks for
yeah,
coming
thanks for
out
the
and
chat.
making the first
See you later,
the first
guys.
gotcha the first Gotcha Heroes podcast. Success. But yeah, I'll see all of
Gotcha
y'all later. Take care.
Avengers
Later,
Assemble.
heroes.
What a
And get some rest.
For them, Avengers Assemble.
Go to bed.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Yeah, good
Slept
night.
1 hour.
Gotcha here.
1 hour for this.
Gotcha here, bro. Gotcha hero. Wait, no, I just fucking landed. We're not sleeping yet. I
Gotcha
just
heroes,
actually haven't
assemble.
slept in a day.
You
I've
haven't
not.
slept in a day.
Okay,
Oh my
wait.
God.
I'm not gonna say anything where I was. I will say that all the food in Canada got me so fucking sick. I'm just throwing that out there. Age.
Oh no.
Food is fucking trash. Food is fucking trash, bro.
Sounds like a
Wait,
skill
wait,
issue.
where
Sounds like a
is-
skill
where is
issue.
it?
Really that bad?
Sounds like a skill
Is it
issue,
really
bro.
that bad?
Maybe you just didn't go to the
where
right
am I from?
places, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm from
where you
the
live?
United States of America.
Okay, but like, isn't it like worse than, for example, beans in a toast, for example?
Yeah, no, it's bad, bro. My stomach.
Oh,
was
okay.
horrible, bro.
Literally.
I'll
What
tell
are
you.
we
Wait, hold
saying?
on, Sticks. I got you. Wait, I'll text you my address real quick. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, I needed to know where to shit on the doorstep of, so.
Yup. It's not even because I'm a food critic. It's because it got me fucking sick, bro. I was sick for my birthday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had like a fucking burger, and then it was just over.
Sounds like you
Nasty
need a better
ass
immune
Baltimore.
system,
That's all I
buddy.
have to say.
Buddy.
I just had to say, fucking food's whack. That's all. Country's bad. All right, I'll go have a good night. I'm gonna go review these patch notes.
Bye.
Bye.
everyone.
Yo, Cap,
Bye.
load up TFT.
Bye.
Cap, load up
Bye.
TFT. She left. Bye. Oh my god, guys. Why am I still awake? Chat? I am dying. It's 10 a.m. I was supposed to take a nap. I was supposed to take a nap after the live stream. I blame everyone in the Gotcha Heroes podcast. Oh, that's a goofy ass name. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys had fun in the impromptu podcast. It was fun. It was fun to chat with everyone about the newest WUA patch and stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the discussions as well. And yeah, 07 sleep schedule. Yep, sounds about right. No nap, just collective yap. Literally, that's literally what we just experienced. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun. I would love to stay and chat longer, but I need to go. I have to leave the house in 2 hours, so and I still have to do some editing, take a shower and stuff. So I guess I'm not sleeping today, but yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to the live stream. Thank you so much everyone on the podcast earlier, to Saint for inviting me, and yeah, to everyone who was there and chatting. I hope you guys also had a good time. I mean, I think Ethan's gonna continue streaming because he said he's gonna watch the reaction to the stuff. So we're gonna rate Ethan. Go say hi to him. He just came back from a flight to Canada and he got sick, so hopefully his stomach is doing all right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys missed my reaction to the live stream, I will be posting it in a second after I end the stream, so go check that out. And yeah. Actually, wait, Hey is true, but it's Hay's like re-debut. Oh shit, give me a second. Maybe we raid Hey instead. Okay, yeah, cause yeah, she's not streaming on YouTube, so we're gonna. Sorry, Ethan, we'll come back next time. It's one of my friends' re-debut birthday celebration. So yeah, we're gonna go raid Hai, who is currently doing a re-debut celebration for their VTuber model and stream. So go send them lots of love. Go say hi. And for everyone who is here, I hope you guys enjoyed. We don't really have anyone to raid on YouTube, so I will not be raiding on YouTube, just on Twitch. And yeah, for everyone who is new here are my socials. I give stream updates in Twitter and Discord. And I'll also drop a follow or sub on the channel to be notified the next time I'm live. But the next time I'm live will be probably Tuesday next week. And yeah, next week we'll be finishing the Zenless event. We'll also be playing the new Augusta mini story in WUA. Probably maybe like play some Star Rail, and I don't know what else. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for that. Hope you guys had fun. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you guys are in the world. And thanks so much for sticking around and chatting and hanging. I streamed for a lot longer than I anticipated, so hope you guys had fun. But yeah, have a lovely weekend, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. And don't forget to claim your codes. Claim your WUBA codes, guys. Get those astrites, besties. Yeah, peace out. Bye-bye. I'm sending it right now. I'm just gonna send it. I'm sending. Bye.